it. Yes, we will pull it. Think I'm glad in it. This is my second live today. The first one was in the morning where we analyzed the Rivers local government election, and of course we are back again. I don't know what should we do again. Holy Ghost, come on. You know how we roll. Welcome to another episode to Omosholadiji. Yes, we'll be going deep into the Rivers. We'll be examining the dynamic. This is the channel to stick to. Of course, you know how we do it. And the Rivers election has come and gone, and people are counting their wins and their losses, and power has begun to change hands. I think what I realized from the Rivers election is the ability for a man to realize that, you see, the reality of life lives around us. Sometimes when human beings behave irrationally, it's just because we are failed to see the reality of life around us. Like I tell people on this platform that you need to be tolerant, because if you are not tolerant of opposing view, go to all this printer, is it Lito? Tell them to chop off your finger for it to be equal. That's when everybody can reason like you. Go to look at your family, call everybody together, look at your skin color. The people that their skin color is not like your own, okay, execute all of them. That is the only time you can kind of like say, oh, the world must be only your own, people must reason only your own way. So also in life, you see, the evidence of life, the reality of life, it abounds. It is all around us, which is that if you are a human being, you are an adult, and you've grown to become an adult, you are seeing that people are a living being and they are a buried corpse. You are seeing that there was a day that you entered primary school. There is a day that you graduated from primary school. And don't take my word for it. In life, the beginning of one thing, usually the end of one thing usually marks the beginning of another thing. The end of one thing usually marks the beginning of another thing. The end of sex. Follow me. You see, that's why I said you guys should always join my live. When I come on live, I don't have time to wait and be singing and be dancing. I just start. You understand? I'm just 3 minutes into this life. I'm already vibrating. No time. The end of sex marks the beginning of conception. The woman gets pregnant if everything goes fine. The end of conception marks the emergence of a newborn baby. And you hear wah, wah. Now, that baby will begin to grow. When that baby grows and becomes an should I say an adult, or not adult now, that baby will enter, maybe is it nursery school or something. The beginning of nursery school marks the end of sitting at home. The end of nursery school marks the beginning of primary school. The beginning of primary school marks the end of primary school marks the beginning of secondary school. The end of secondary school marks the beginning of university. So life goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You see that as an adult, I'm referring to Wike now. As an adult, in your everyday life, the people that are not up to you are dying. The people that are older than you are dying. The people that are younger than you are dying. You are seeing it in your everyday life. Definitely, you should know that you took power in one day. definitely you must lose that power in one day. That life is turn by turn. The day you took oath of office that I, Nyesom Wike, do solemnly swear to become the governor of Rivers State, you should have naturally realized that there is a day that another person will take that oath of office. The day you are fully in charge 100% as a governor of Rivers State, that you enjoy your full right and privilege as a governor, you should know that a day will come. You don't necessarily need to die, because the people that were there before that you wrestled it from, they didn't die, they are alive. So you should know that a day will come that naturally that which you are lording over will naturally be taken away from. It is life. It is just normal. I saw the video of Obasanjo at the airport with his luggage. Maybe some of you have seen that video. He was doing wakajeje like a nobody. Like a nobody. He was just going at the airport alone, as if he is a nobody. So you imagine that, but this person is a former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So how will a former president be walking alone on his own, just like that? You imagine that former President Obasanjo, he don't reach this level, but that is life itself. That is what life itself is about. You gain something you came to this world one day. Be ready to live one day. It is normal. It is life. Alaye. That is what life is about. So when you are taking oath of office and the world in Rivers State revolves around you, the world in Rivers State became your home, are you not wise enough to know that that world that is your own, you either leave it or that world will leave you one day? One must happen. So if you are given opportunity to rule and you throw the dice that, okay, power is sweet, naturally everybody will want to try his best, and to use the word of Bola Tinubu, that power is not served a la carte. You take it, you snatch it, you run away with it, right? So if we are to use the words of Bola Tinubu that, oh, power will not just come to you free of charge, it is fine that you may want to expand your empire, that, oh, he who is righteous, he should come and throw the first stone. It's fine, but if your luck no go, so be it. Amechi tried his luck. He tried to bring up this guy. I'm trying to remember his name now. Luck no shine on him. He sit down, jeje. I'm looking for somebody that fell out with his godfather. I'm looking for one example, and there are so many examples, but I don't know why I can't seem to lay my hands on anyone. Maybe you can help me with one that fell out with his godfather, and they will naturally take the back seat and say, well, I took this power one day, this power will leave me one day. But when you wrestle from somebody, they didn't die, you don't want them to wrestle it from you. You want to die there. Come on. See, when you are now doing it and you are making too much mouth, when you lose that thing, you'll be very ashamed of yourself. If you are losing, you just quietly go away. But Wike is the type that usually make mouth. Oh, bring down your party. Bring down your party. When the time comes, we teach you politics. PDP governor. And none of them. I dare them to suspend. I dare the party to. Wallahi, calm down. Calm down. You are leader to so many people, but you are also a boy to so many people. You are a leader to so many people that are alive, but in this earth, you are also a boy to so many people. You are a boy to so many people, a lot of people. You are a boy to them. You are a nobody to them. You have made people. It's okay. It is people that made you. So if in life, if people are not dying, maybe you won't be born. The earth will be overpopulated. Now I'm talking of at the airport. At the airport, our uncle Sam, I said at the airport, he wants to board. You know, at a stage at the airport, nobody can follow you, except maybe you are a president or something. You know, nobody can follow. It was at that stage he was going for checking. You know, he was going for checking. Even ex-president, I showed you the video. Oh, I failed to transfer it to this other phone. Whereby Buhari, after leaving president, was just working with 2 escorts. Just 2. When he was president, he was working with about 50. But when he's no longer the president, he was working with about just 2. So in life, you are not supposed to, if people are not dying, since the day of Adam and Eve, since the day of Methuselah, since the day of Isaac, Jacob, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, since the day of Muhammad, and all his prophets, if people are not dying, the earth would have been populated to the extent that you won't be born. Let's go a bit philosophical. If people are not dying, the earth would have been overpopulated in such a way that you won't be born. If people are not leaving school, the school would have been overpopulated in such a way that you won't have opportunity to be admitted. So that means that life is it's like a circle. It has to be flowing. It has to be flowing. It has to be flowing. So if people are not dying, maybe you wouldn't have been born because the earth would have been overpopulated. The food on earth will no longer be enough. In fact, maybe it will now be newborn babies that the existing people will be eating. That there will be so much scarcity of food in such a way that if a newborn baby is born, people will be struggling to kill them to eat. Maybe that would have been the case that we will have on earth. But because some people are sacrificing their enjoyment in earth and nature is naturally taking its course, they are dying so that you can be born. So other people are leaving the stage, the center stage of power, so that you can take over. It is now your turn. You want to die with it. See, sometimes human beings fail to learn from the reality of life around them. You don't like power more than Peter Odili. You don't like power more than Rotimi Amechi. Power no dey sweet you pass Amechi. That's the truth. It will not sweet you pass Odili. Life came. Life happened to Celestine Omeya. Life happened to Emeka Iyedioha of Imo State. They moved on. They take it that, well, it is part of life. But it now come to your turn. You want to die there. And it is not that you only want to die there. You are behaving as if this thing is your birthright. Alaye, no. And I've told people before that, let's be sincere with ourselves. Even if this thing is your birthright, you will still be fear. For instance, you are the firstborn in the family. Your father gave birth to other child. If you want to die young, say that your father's inheritance belongs only to you. If they don't use juju to kill you, they will use assassin to kill you. Before you were born, brothers have been betraying brothers. The days of Joseph. So it is not a new thing. What belongs to everybody, if you are the only, if you are not the only child of your father, and you want to claim it, they will kill you. The others will assemble themselves and kill you. So Wike failed to realize that life is turn by turn. You can try to extend your tenure. You can try to extend your turn. It's normal in life. You can try to say, oh, Obasanjo tried. He tried to extend his tenure. He no work for him. He naturally back down. That is knowing when to leave when the ovation is at the loudest. It's important in life. But you have the opportunity and you now decide that, oh, life must be your own by fire, by force. Alaye, life no dey work that way, brother. Life, e no dey be like that. E no dey be like that. It is turn by turn. So if you fail to acknowledge other people, if you fail to work with other people, if you fail to leave the stage, alaye, they go disgrace you, they go comot you. They go comot you. Because the reality of life, even fruit, let us learn from fruit. Plantain, one will come out. At one point, it will be very green. Pawpaw will come out. After a while, it will, if you don't pluck it, it will rot. When the time comes, it's either it falls down or it gets rotten, another one must come out naturally. Whether you pluck the fruit, you don't pluck it, that's your problem. If you plant orange, there's a, let's use flower, rose flower. Rose flower has its prime time. At the right time, rose flower will come out. It will be very bright. It will, it will look very attractive. In life, that is your peak period. That's your peak period. After a while, that same rose flower will naturally be looking not too attractive. It will go down. Whether anybody likes it or not, another one will naturally come out. When you are young, there is a time that you are very beautiful. You are a sissy. Everybody is toasting you. It is natural. After a while, you will walk. People will not even look at you again. They'll be looking at another set of small young girls. It is natural. So, Wike failed to see the evidence of life around him that is striking him in the face every day. That is obvious. He is seeing it every blessed day. He wants to make the world his own. The odd do not favor him. Despite the odd not favoring him, he wants to turn himself into a god. Now, Fubara, and that is life. It is natural life. In terms that they will say, now where's adult day, now small pikin dey meet am. Fubara will be boy. Now he don dey mature. If Fubara also want to turn himself to Jesus Christ, now everybody is in support of him. One day, Fubara too will be disgraced. If he doesn't know when to leave at the right time, he also will be disgraced. So, this Wike of a thing is good to know how to live when the ovation is at the loudest. Because naturally, people cannot always support. Even Messi said, he can see that his reign as global football star is coming to an end. There was one video that Messi was crying because he himself, he could feel it in his body that, time well spent. And naturally, another global star will emerge. I remember the days of Ronaldo de Lima, the days of C. Ronaldo. Ronaldo de Lima. I remember the days of Roberto Carlos, Ronaldinho, Pele. Lot of stars have been born. They've been born. So it's good to know when to leave when ovation is at the loudest. That is one. Another thing is that I'd want to say it in the morning, but there were a lot of calls, and on an occasion like this, I like to give people opportunity. Fubara said he's the greatest loser. Is a lie. And I even watched it on TV where people were saying, oh, Governor Fubara, that he's a loser. No governor in Nigeria we conduct an election that will position him as the greatest loser. Let's be realistic with ourselves. I like to be very realistic. That's one thing you can't take away from me. No governor in Nigeria will conduct an election that will put him in position of being the greatest loser. It's not possible. It's not possible. So all these lyrics that, oh, I'm contesting election, even I'm the greatest loser because my party is not participating. Alaye, you are a liar. I don't want to say that by fire, like MFM will say. You are a liar. Your party is participating. Your party is APP. So when Fubara is saying, I'm the greatest loser, it's a lie. With what is happening in your state, you cannot conduct such an election that is life and death issue for you, that determines your political future. The election that is an oxygen in nostrils for you. You will now say, oh, I'm the greatest loser because my party is not participating. No, the truth is the party, you have been sidelined. The party structure is no longer with you, and you mobilize your people and send them to APP. And that is why APP has won 22 out of the 23 local government. It is not a miracle. Miracle cannot happen in a way that a party that is not known, a party that is irrelevant, will just come and win 23 local government. We know how elections in Nigeria are. I'd want to say it in the morning before they announce the result, but all those calls, you know, one call just came in, it interjected my analysis. Then from there, it just turned into a calling session. Different people were just calling me back to back. But that statement that, oh, I'm the greatest loser, is a lie. The greatest loser in this election is Nyesom Wike. And in fact, should I tell you the truth? I'm happy that Wike lose. Because, like I said, there's time for everything in life, except if you want to deceive yourself. As I am now, the energy that I have, that I'm using to speak, and you are hearing me, my voice is vibrating. It is natural that after a while, my voice will not be as vibrant as this. That you see that, they don't they hold though. I may be talking slowly that Wike and Fubara, this, that, you know, that is normal life. If you are watching me for the first time, do well to subscribe to this channel. You know. So you see that Wike is the greatest loser. So don't come and deceive people. That's why I said I'm that person that you can't like, you can't hate. I don't like Fubara, I don't hate Fubara. I don't like Wike, I don't hate Wike. I don't like Wike, I don't hate Wike. I've just talked about Wike that he doesn't know when to leave. If you don't know when to leave, they go shame you. They go disgrace you. They go humiliate you because you either took it from some people peacefully or you snatch it from them. Your time is coming. They will either take it peacefully from you or they will snatch it from you. So the day that you collect that power from Amaechi and you are rejoicing that yes, I'm now in charge, the day that you are enjoying and there's one thing about Nigerians, I think I need to say this. There's one thing I've realized about Nigerians. Nigerians are very good people, but Nigerians are also very terrible people. Nigerians are also very dangerous people. In fact, Nigerians are worst for one thing. Nigerians are worst for one thing, which is that, you see, if you are watching me for the first time, please do well to subscribe. You know, that one subscription will lead me to 3,000 subscribers. Shout out to everybody that has subscribed to this channel. I'm on 2,999. Who will be that magic person that will lead me to 3,000 subscribers? Just one subscriber will lead me to 3,000. We dey develop small life. Now, no be the day wey dem born pikin. Na him dey run. There was a time I was just on 10 subscribers, 20, 100, 200, 1,000, 11, 12, 15. Now, if I have just one subscriber, I'll be 3,000. A time is coming that 3,000, by the special grace of God, will be 300,000. We go there here. God no go kill us. So I appreciate all of you. Life na time. Time na life. So for me, Fubara cannot say, oh, I'm the greatest loser. Alaye, are you talking to kids? Are you talking to children? Stop that. Stop that play. You know? Stop that kind of play. You have structured the play in such a way that you have planned yourself in such a way to pull down Wike. You have planned yourself in such a way that Wike will be demystified. You have planned it well that, okay, PDP, I will show you that. I said it in the morning that if Wike were to be Senate president, it will force a state of emergency on Rivers people. Because he will use the peak of his power. Now, Fubara is also using the peak of his power. He's also using the peak of his power as well. By doing what? By making sure that shebi na dey talk say structure, no worry. Now state government they control state electoral commission, right? And today I'm the governor, no be so. No worry now, we go see now. That was why Fubara was saying, I am the governor. I don't need to make any noise. He knows what he's saying. That today, now I'll see go conduct election. Now me go dey in charge. Now River State money they go take conduct that election. No worry now. We did. That power that I have, I will use it. I will use the peak of my power. In fact, if I'm to use this guy, Odumeje, that local government election is my Abido Shaker. So Fubara is like every other Nigerian. Let's be sincere with ourselves. When you are pushed to the wall, when you are at a stage that it is a matter of life and death, you will use that position that you have, that power that you have, you will use it to rescue yourself. So I said it in the morning. That's why I said I'm the person that you can't hate, you can't like. If you listen to me in the morning, I think somebody make one nonsense comment in the morning. I remember the person's name, but I didn't remove the person. I don't know if the person is watching me, so I don't want to mention the name. So it will be like I'm intimidating the person. That I said on this platform, you need to know how to calm down. See now, I'm giving Fubara his own now. That he also decided to use in 2027 when the going gets tough. That is how Tinubu will also use. Don't think Nigeria will be blessed with somebody like Jonathan every day. You are deceiving yourself. They play. Don't think you will always have somebody like Jonathan is real. In fact, in the political circle, they see him as a mumu man. They see him as an idiot. They see Jonathan as somebody that doesn't even have sense. That's the way they see Jonathan. I've watched Shehu Soni. He was at a program and he was talking to Jonathan that at that program he was saying that the only incumbent that can do something that will be gullible to make him lose election is only Goodluck Jonathan. That in the history of Nigeria, that's the only person he has seen, and he has not seen any other person that can do that to himself. So it's not every day that you will see the likes of Jonathan. No, it is rare. So in 2027, as Fubara has done, so also when the going gets tough, Tinubu will also use that power to rescue himself. It will also, you are praising Fubara now because you believe that, oh, Fubara should take over the party, you should take over the state. Fubara, no, end Wike something. You are happy that Fubara has used the power for himself. In 2027, when Tinubu use it for himself, don't complain, no. Don't criticize Tinubu. You know that I know they agree with Bodabola, but the truth is the truth. Because when Fubara use it, it's okay, it's good. But when Tinubu use it, it's not okay, it's not good. That is you being double-sided. You want Fubara to use his full executive power to take over the state for himself, but you don't want Tinubu to use it to retain power for himself. No, you are not fair. Just like I usually say that some people, the politician ruining their life is the one they are fear to, is the one they love. Their wife, if you say, oh, darling, don't worry, by the time you come in the morning, I would have made my money. Maybe that woman is sick or she's tired or she was on a long call with her parent or something just happened. And you put your mind on that moi. You now get home, you'll be shouting, you'll be screaming. Eh? Why is my food not ready? Why is my food not ready? Okay, fine. But politicians will promise you change. They will not change anything. In fact, they will change your life negatively. You will still be shouting, say Baba, say Baba. The head of that woman that you are always intimidating, if the head of that woman is to strike, or if that woman is an ogbanje, you are finished. In fact, if she's an ogbanje, she's supposed to finish you quick so that you will have sense based on your personal injustice to her. So now, as Fubara has used the state resources structure for himself, when Tinubu use it, don't let us now be crying, because everybody is guilty of it. Now, APP is more or less like the ruling party in Rivers State now. APP. Now that APP, because Fubara was the people that augment those guys in APP, this is not the end. Again, hear me well, this is not the end. Fubara has not won. No. Fubara has not won. What he has just done is he's been able to buy time and to increase his base, and now he has more armies, more political armies. Listen, you understand what I'm saying? He has more political armies in the sense that now, before, when Fubara was fighting, he's the major person that has something to lose. But now, if he's fighting, all those councillor, local government chairman that are beneficiaries of this election, they will also fight like they want to die. So the fight now is not only for Fubara. It has now become a collective fight that everybody has something to die for. Everybody in a circle have something to die for. He has removed Wike's people. He has his own cabinet now. He's fully in charge. Councillor, they are his boys. Local government chairman, they are his boys. That means that if Fubara is fighting, those people will naturally take up his battle because they know that if he falls, they too are falling. For instance, at the tribunal, at the Supreme Court, when Tinubu was fighting, the ministers will be doing a lot of networking so that Tinubu will not fall, because they know that if Tinubu falls, they also are falling. That is how it is. So now it is now like a collective fight, a collective battle. But then, Fubara has not won. Hear me and hear me well. Fubara has not won. The reason is that the reality, the peculiarity of Nigerian politics points to one thing. What it points to is that, Fubara, you are yet to win. Because what will happen afterward, Wike is not the type that dies quick. In fact, there's analysis I want to give you about how terrible Wike's political personality has been. But let me be true with Fubara. I started with Wike, I flog him. Then I flogged Fubara. Before I will move to Wike again. That's how we roll here. This is a bipartisan platform. We speak not minding whose ox is God. Yesterday, I give IGP his own. I praise him where I'm supposed to praise him. I condemn where I'm supposed to condemn him. This man, Adeboye, yesterday, I give him where I'm supposed to give him. I praise him. Why I supposed to praise him? I'm not a friend to anybody. I'm not an enemy of anybody. I have something here that I will share with you later about how worst the political personality of Nyesom Wike is. That he has fought almost everybody, anybody. If you are fighting almost everybody, anybody, you need to check yourself. Those people are not the problem. You are the problem. But I will get to that. The peculiarity of Nigerian politics shows that Fubara has not won, because now, on Monday morning, 8 a.m., I will not be surprised if there is one mysterious judge somewhere. You know, in Nigeria, once they declare, you cannot make any pronouncement to stop the inauguration. Don't take my word for it. Don't say, Dr. Deji is a political scientist. No. Don't take my word for it. Once they declare, you cannot do anything to stop that inauguration. If you are watching me for the first time, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Once the electoral umpire makes a declaration, you cannot do anything to stop that swearing in. Immediately they declare Tinubu as president. Since INEC has declared him, he must be sworn in. What you will do is to go and challenge the result of that election in court. But he must be sworn in. Because it is deemed that you should give the electoral umpire the benefit of the doubt. So whether ALSEC has done the right thing or wrong thing, they must be sworn in. But if I happen to be the political scientist of Fubara, I will give him an advice. I will say, Fubara, come. I'm your political strategist, right? I'm your political scientist. Okay. Mr. Fubara, go immediately. If it is possible for you to give them swearing in this night, swear them in. But if you cannot wait till this night, tomorrow, Sunday, as early as 9 a.m., now that they've declared all those APP guys winner, tell your chief of staff to call each and every one of them that wherever you are, forget about you want to bring your family, forget about you want to do ashwebi, forget all the fanfare and feferity, be coming straight to River State Government House. I want all of you here alive by 6 a.m. tomorrow. By that 6 a.m., you will now have meeting with them. They are already your boys. They are APP. It's only one party that one local government that APP did not win. And I can tell you the fact that you see that local government that APP did not win. The chairman there is APP in spirit, but that person was maybe able to get APC ticket or the ticket of another party. That guy will eventually decamp. That councillor, that one that APP lost, will eventually decamp to APP. Because he too, you want to benefit from the juice. You know what they call juice? Do I need to fast and pray? If you are watching me for the first time, do well to subscribe. I need one subscription to lead me into 3,000 subscribers. I have 3,000 subscribers. I don't know that person that subscribed, but let me pray for you. I'm not surgically inclined. You see, when a man way in head be like my own, like egg, well, if he knock am, pray for you. Forget, your way don't open. Make I knock this head like coconut. You see, as I dey knock am, as I dey use am pray for you, your way don't open. That girl where you dey toast, wey no gree for you, go toast am tomorrow. Make sure say you can't give testimony. Oh, you will click that subscribe button where I just pray for. Make sure say that contract where you dey go for, Pastor Deji have spoken. Make sure say you can't give testimony. No be say you go call. I no collect tithes. I know they collect tithes. No worry. So let's go back to the reality. Summon them immediately. If you know the number of Fubara, call am now. Say a political scientist is talking. He should come and listen to free. Not the one that will now be crying later all over the place. So IGP, this, that, they collect my biscuit, they collect my chin. If I hear it, Fubara, behave yourself. That's why I'm giving him free political advice now. Because most of these guys, they don't even have political scientists among them. Instantly, summon these guys. Summon them for a meeting. When you summon them for a meeting, in fact, if I'm Fubara, so that they will not use militant or police to go and be capturing them in their house at midnight. You know, Nigeria is a very funny country. Anything is possible if you are not in the right clique. Before you know, you can wake up tomorrow now and they'll say, that's when police will remember that 2 of those elected chairmen were cultists. 3 of them, they are investigating him for drug. 4 of them, they are investigating him for oil bunkering. 5 of them, they are investigating him for the murder of so and so person that died in fact, for the murder of Kensaru Wiwa. That everybody knows that it is Abacha that executed Kensaru Wiwa. Nigeria is a funny country. A very funny country. So if I am Fubara, I will instantly summon all of them. We will eat, we will dine, we will make merry. We will talk. I will cancel them. That always remember that power is transcendent. Then, if I will now wait, I've camped all of them. They're already in the State House. 8 a.m. tomorrow or 9 a.m. I will swear all of them in instantly. The reason is that who could have thought? Who could have thought? I don't curse people, but this one I go curse. Make una allow me. Fact uncompromised. You no go better for your papa. You no go better for your ancestor. You no go better for your generation. I know they curse, but this one where you curse, I just give you back. You no go better for you before I remove you, so that you go know say I no be mumu man. You understand? So you have to go. Sorry, bye bye. We won't miss you. Bye. I don't remove am. But if I just remove am, if I no give am back like that, e no good. He will think he have the monopoly of bad mouth. That's why I give am, remove am, make it dey go. How can you just come to a platform and you be abusing people, Papa? Where was he when I was speaking against Fubara? Nigerians can be very crazy people sometimes. And that's why we are who we are. And that's why Nigeria is how it is. So, because who could have thought that a court can wake up one day and say, oh, police, your constitutional duty is to protect lives and property. It doesn't matter whether that life is the life of a local government chairman. It doesn't say whether that life is the life of the poor or the rich. Protect lives and property. Even if it is a stolen property, it is still your duty to protect it. Then drag the person to court, get judgment, put the person behind bars. You understand? That is how it naturally should be. You know? That person that was cursing his father, the worst part is that guy may not have anything. He's dying for Wike. Wike's child is abroad or living large. He wants to die for Wike. That guy that is making nonsense comment cannot near Wike by 100 meters. Nigerians are too gullible. He cannot near Wike by 100 meters and say this is Wike. He cannot near him. You want to die for Wike. Wike that he was a nobody before he joined politics. He has milked the state directly or indirectly. As local government chairman, he has been minister, he has been governor. Your life has not changed. You don't even have a good phone. You don't have money in your account. You know, you cannot afford to buy good food. You want to die for Wike. Wike is wise. You are the gullible person. So we cannot carry everybody along. There are some people who will drop by the roadside, but I just have to give him back before I remove him. You understand? So Oh, I never thought that a day will come that a judge will just wake up and say, police, don't get involved in something sensitive as election in a state that is volatile like Rivers State, with the judge being fully aware that there is intra and inter-party conflict. Are you with me? Let us flow. With the judge being fully aware, he is fully aware that there's a Fubara faction, there's a Wike faction. He's aware of the history, the political trajectory of Rivers State. He's aware. And they said they want to conduct election. You will now say, oh, please don't provide security. Ah, Mr. Judge, what are you saying? Like, when I read it, it was straight. So that's why I said, when elections are being announced, nothing can be done to stop the sworn-in. But Wike is a powerful man. Nigeria is a funny place. If Fubara does not act fast, by Monday morning, 8 a.m., you will hear one frivolous order from somewhere, one judge. In fact, the judge may be from Kano State, maybe one federal high court in Kano. The election was held in Rivers State. You will hear that, oh, Justice Abdurrahman Muhammad, there's no judge like that, I just formed that name, of Kano State Federal High Court, as given an interlocutory, an order of this or order of that, restraining the governor of Rivers State from swearing in the elected local government council. And it will now shock any reasonable mind. You that you are a political scientist, you know Nigeria is a place where, for instance, when I used to foretell the outcome of election, I don't want to be doing it again, because people will say, oh, if I say, oh, PDP win, they'll say you are PDP, you've gone and collect money. If you are APC, they'll say you have go and collect money. That's why I didn't, I don't used to do that again. But when you try to foretell the outcome of election by logical reasoning, it has happened to me twice. All of a sudden, you've done the logical analysis. You know that this is how it will go. Suddenly, talk will just come from nowhere. The dynamics of that election will just change. Bam. You are analyzing the election like a sane mind, using all the indices of electoral victory. But Nigeria is a funny place. So, I won't be surprised if by Monday, because Wike has proven that he's not the type that dies easily. He's not the type that dies easily. He's the type that he goes all out to fight. And he fights very dirty. So if Fubara does not act fast, I'm giving you what can happen. I said Fubara has not yet win. I'm giving you the judicial. Now I will give you the political. It's true. You know, this place is a learning platform, and I love all of you. You are my people. That's why if you are yet to subscribe, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. That is the judicial aspect. If Fubara swear them in, by Monday it would have been too late. If they give any judgment, the case is at the High Court. He can appeal court, Supreme Court. Even if Supreme Court says, oh, we hereby declare that this local government chairman are sacked, it is still RISEC that will still conduct that election. And at the end of the day, Fubara will still have his way. And by that time, Fubara would have time to gather more support, to gain more loyalists, to gain more political sympathy, more political affection. He would have demystified Wike the more. So by the time that judgment will come from that Supreme Court, Fubara is already a superstar. He's already grounded. And what he needs is that grounding. He's already grounded. So if Fubara does not act fast, don't wait and say Sunday is not a work day. Or, make I borrow Fubara some sense. If he wants to say, oh, that Sunday is not, lawyers can be very funny, that you go and swear in somebody on a weekend. Fubara, call those people, let them be in the government house. 12:01, Monday, you know that midnight, as if they are doing Happy New Year. Do the swearing in as if you are doing Happy New Year. You know, say they go say if child sabi to cry, the mother go sabi how to. You get as Yoruba they make that proverb. So if you know that, oh, they can say because you swear them in on Sunday, it is a weekend, that it is null and void. No wahala. Monday is Monday. It's a work day. No time is specified. It is not specified that, oh, on a Monday or on a day you want to swear in, it must be 8 a.m. It must be 2 p.m. It must be 5 p.m. No. So put them in government house. 12:01, as if you are doing Happy New Year. You know when you want to do Happy New Year, 12 midnight, everybody will shout Happy New Year. Just dey wait like that. Immediately Monday comes, do it as if you are doing Happy New Year. By 12:01, line them up. Hi, so. Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful, loyal to the Kinikon local government. You know, it don't go with that. Will you say that is midnight inauguration? See, is there anywhere it is written that midnight inauguration is not allowed? I've not seen it. I've not seen it where they said, oh, Sunday you can't do it. Let me give you an example. If May 29 falls on a Sunday, won't they inaugurate a new president? Let us think. You know, our Uncle Sam, I'm coming to the comment section, sir. Just give me a little bit of time. Let me think. I'm coming to all the comments, sir. Please. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button. Let us look at it like this, because I said that inauguration should not be affected by time or date. Officially in Nigeria, you cannot spend more than May 29. So if 2027, after the election, May 29 falls on a Sunday, we don't not inaugurate. We don't not inaugurate a new president. We don't not inaugurate new governor, because there must not be power vacuum. There must not be power vacuum for 5 minutes. In a country, 5 minutes, there must not be power vacuum. It must be that you took tenure this time. That's why that on the day of inauguration, that person must be sworn in before 12 noon. Before 12 noon, the process of sworn in must be in place, because after 12 noon, you have started creating a power vacuum, and there must not be power vacuum. So if May 29 falls on a Sunday, we don't know inaugurate. In fact, it pay me say I no be lawyer self. I for say very well, because if I am Fubara and I swear them in tomorrow, go to court, I will ask you in court that if May 29 falls on a Sunday, will you say that there should be a power vacuum in Nigeria till Monday? Will you say that there should be power vacuum in Nigeria till Monday? That no, sorry, it is a Sunday. It's a Sunday. You cannot swear in. Where is it written in the Constitution? So by virtue of that, you don't even need to wait till like it's Happy New Year. You can swear them in tonight, now. You can swear them in tomorrow morning. You don't need to wait as if you want to. In fact, that one that I say you should wait, you should do it like Happy New Year, I take it back. You should swear them in tomorrow. You should not wait for Monday as if it is Happy New Year. Swear them in tomorrow. Because you can swear them in at any time, but court can only operate during working hours. Although Nigerian court are funny. You know, there was a time one judge was abroad. I've forgotten that case, and he was giving order from abroad. Alaye, Mr. Judge. As judge finished in Nigeria, so when they took the case to the chief judge, you see that there's no other judge. You know, there are always many. If you go to high court, there are so many high court judges. There are so many high court judges. If you go to Supreme Court, there's so many. So let's say that one Supreme Court judge is abroad. Will you not assign that case to another Supreme Court judge available? But that Nigerian politicians, they will be the one to run this democracy. They now assigned it to a judge that is abroad. And that one is now giving orders from abroad. So I won't be surprised if we wake up tomorrow. Kano Emirate case, God bless you, Willie. Willie, I will still give you your time. I promise you that you will call him, because you are not able to call in the morning. I have you in mind, Willie, trust me. I will hear from you. Just let me think a little bit. You know, Nigeria can be a funny country. They can wake up now, tomorrow, Sunday, that's not a working day. You hear that one judge has given one order and want something. Because Wike right now is in pains. He's in severe pains. That's the truth. And it is not only Wike, even the descendant of Wike are in severe pain. It was one of the descendants of Wike that came and cursed his father that other time. You would have known them. You know, see now. And I want to say another thing about police. You see, please, just give me time, small. Let me politic. So, Fubara should wise up and swear them in immediately. Immediately. If not, they can use judicial gymnastics. The second one that they can use is political gymnastics. You want to hear it? You want to hear it? Stick around. If you are watching me for the first time, this is Politic with Dr. Omoshola Deji. I'm a political scientist with a PhD in political science. So if you are watching me for the first time, God has destined that you and I will be friends. Don't go away. Do well to subscribe to this channel. If you are watching me for the first time, perhaps you've been watching me for a bit. And of course, you can feel the vibe. Those that are my regular viewers, they know the vibe, right? And do well to join us by subscribing. It strengthens the platform. And if you are watching me and you are here to like this video, do well to like this video. Antibose, I see you. That's Lady B. Willie, all of you, if you like this video, it will be more than this 8 likes. So if you are watching me, please do well to click the subscribe button. Subscribe to this channel. I must take calls tonight. I have a lot to cover tonight. But you know, just give me a little time to politic. Because in the morning, once call begin to come in, they just interrupt me. I want to politic too. Have mercy on me. I'm resourceful. Let me vibrate small. I know it's your platform. You will talk, but give me small time. I beg you. Let me politic. I'm addicted to politicking. If I don't politic, I will, you know, I will fall sick. Let me politic. So I've told you the judicial side. I will tell you the political side. But then, my comment section has been buzzing. Get your spare phone. I want to call the WhatsApp number that you can reach me on to politic. Get your spare phone. Get your pen and paper if you have only one phone, so that you can use that one to call me. Then after that, I want to say something about police. In life, if they respect you, respect yourself, wakajeje, because only God is indefatigable. I'll come to that. And people also want to call me, how do we do it like this? And I want to politic. I want to politic. Some point that I lined up in the morning, I wasn't even able to talk about it. I'm here to go to those ones. I'm here to even go to those ones. Now, this is Rivers Day. So let me be kind. If you want to reach out to me on this Rivers election and you want us, everybody to hear you, the WhatsApp number to call is +55 13 99 666 6361. Again, the number to call is +55 13 99 666 6361. Let me call it slowly. +55 13 99 666 6361. Now, I want to call Willie. Willie is one of the most loyal people. There are many loyal people, but Willie is one of the most loyal people on this platform. Great guy. I wasn't able to attend to his call in the morning. Now I want to call him and put him on no, so that another person will not go and call him and we sideline Willie. So let me call Willie and put him on hold. He will just be here listening. Then I will read your comments. But I don't want another call to take over Willie, because Willie is loyal to this platform. And that's why I say I know my people. My people know me. So I hope Willie will pick, so that I can just tell him to just wait there while I read the comment. Because I roll out the number. If another person go call me, they don't take over. They don't take over with that, you know. So if he doesn't pick, it's fine. It's okay, you know. Let me read the comment section. Joshua Elao says the election went on smooth. News from Bonnet to clean. You know, our uncle, Samuel Ekwere, the uncle of all polythinkers. He says, Dr. Deji, Obasanjo doesn't walk alone. By constitution, no, I think I've explained that it was at the airport. And he also says it is the norm. Even with US presidents, they are free to hire more bodyguards and pay out of their pocket. Okay, Kennedy Igbaros, I see you. He says, good evening, Dr. Deji. And our uncle of politics is saying, Messi latest contract was with Miami's secured him and granted him 50 million plus other assets for life. Messi's leg were insured for 99 million. It doesn't matter. It won't last forever. One person is coming to dethrone him. If you are watching me and you are yet to subscribe to this channel. Those that are subscribing, I'm seeing you here. God bless all of you. I appreciate you. Thanks for being part of the politics family. And Lord Lucas, I see you, says, Wike will ultimately fight and fall out with his paymaster, Tinubu. And Willie says, good evening, Dr. Deji, fellow politicians. William Jeffrey, are you an Akwa Ibom? I said Akwa Ibom. Are you a River State indigene? William Jeffrey, are you a River State indigene? Please do well to respond in the comment section. If you're a River State indigene, do well to put it in the comment section. He said, all the local government election and no party has won anything. Go and check channels. Breaking news: APP has won 22 over 23, and our uncle Sam says you are correct, but after swearing in, you can be removed through legal procedures and proceedings. Of course, that's where you can be removed, but they must swear in you. They must swear you in first. If the electoral umpire has declared you, but Nigeria is a funny country. Now, you can hear tomorrow that there's one order stopping the swearing in. And me that I'm a political scientist, I'll be wondering that, wait, then they'll not let me to be thinking in my head that, stop swearing in. Does that happen in a democracy? But that's Nigeria for you. He says, we will wait. William Jefferson will wait. Is this night we will do the swearing in? It will not wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is too late. And in fact, I'm coming to swear in the people if he is tired. And Champion said, Dr. Deji, I beg no cause. So he reached make I curse that time. I had to curse him back before I removed him. You know. And William is saying Wike should not enter Port Harcourt, or he will. So long as the only thing that can finish Wike is for Tinubu to remove him. Wike will become a nobody. They will disgrace him. But Tinubu will not remove him because he needs him for 2027. Some of the PDP politicians that cannot speak against Wike is because they have business or property interest in Abuja. And Wike has no chill. If you speak against him, he will demolish your house or revoke your CFO. When they newly made him minister, what did he say? Say everybody should come and be renewing their CFO. Imagine. Very toxic with power. Say everybody, who will now speak? Is it the PDP politicians that have property that worth 500 million that will now speak against Wike, and Wike will go and revoke their CFO? You know, that's how Wike behaves. He knows how to kind of like twist you, and now they are paying him back. If you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe to this channel so that we can politic together. And if you are watching me and you are not dropping comments, then you will say I don't know you. How will I know you? If you don't drop comment, do I have witchcraft? Esere Agbo Fodo says, God bless Fubara. I'm not from Rivers, but I love the man and his boldness. William says, he has luck I'm not the one in power. By now would have stayed away from Abuja for 8 years. Esere Agbo Fodo says, bros, I beg, help us look for Fubara. May you guide them for us. And Williams, you know, is saying, just do your good job, sir. And you know, lots of comment. Our uncle Sam is saying, Nigeria is full of magic and drama. All systems are convoluted and are set up that way. Disobedience, recklessness, and embezzlement with absolute impunity. He also says, I should respond to the comment. Of course, I will, but I have to politic first. And will you say that's midnight inauguration? If na midnight inauguration go save am, make you do am instantly. Then a Siri at Bofudo said, Boss Abel, just let me look for Fubara, And Boss Adebayo says, good evening, Dr. D and fellow polythinkers. God bless you, Lady B. And she also says congratulations to the citizens of River State. And lots of comment. Bright Simio says you are right because they say since the birds have decided not to perch the hunters have decided not to aim. Okay. A say that go for the say I don't subscribe and I know they go anywhere. So Esere, that means you are watching me for the first time, right? God bless you, Esere, Agbo Fodo. Boss Adebayo says so proud of the people so proud of Rivers people for saving Rivers State. Zik Creative Courses, I greet you specially. God bless you, Zik Creative Course. Fidelis Emwa Ogbochie says the political wizard. My brother, and I got be political wizard though. Now just God, all glory to God. Big M says, hi sir. Then our uncle Sam is saying Nigeria is a country full of laws with loopholes and the execution is selective. Nigerian court judges can refuse to show up because he has a hangover from weekend party without notifying litigants. William saying, go back to news side. They have announced the last local government. Okay. And Mendel Daniela says Deja de Baduyo. Okay. Shout out to you, Mendel Daniela. Okay. And William says is APP 23/23. I thought they've released the last local government, so it's now 23/23. You see what I'm saying? That when I said it earlier, that Fubara will use the opportunity full to his advantage. Because on a good day, let's be sincere with ourselves, in a state like Rivers, a party like APP, that they will conduct local government, APC will not take one. PDP, despite his split, will not take one, even if it's Wike's ward, will not produce councillor. Let's be realistic with ourselves. For instance, now, if it were to be really a normal fear something, out of this 23, let's say APP can take like 18, then maybe PDP take 2, APC take 3. We'll be like, okay. For me, I'll be like, okay, it's still a bit fair that it affects reality. But APP taking everything, right? To use the word of macaroni, I say, huh? That means that Fubara has used the opportunity to his full privilege. That's what it means. So, using it, if you praise Fubara, it's okay. Know that 2023 will come. Tinubu will also use the opportunity to his privilege. I'm happy that Fubara was able to demystify Wike, because Wike to me was becoming a bit irritating. Like I said in the early part of my broadcast, you snatch power, power must leave you. Is it that you leave that power or that power leave you one day? So you cannot come and die with power. No. And Brasimio said the election in Ward 10 of Odua went well, very peaceful. Bright, yes, Bright, you are the one from River State, right? Did you receive my number yesterday? Let us hear feedback from you. What is the atmosphere in River State? What is happening in River State at the moment? Bright, I don't know, maybe are you shy to speak? I don't like shy people. If I'm shy, you won't be hearing me now. You won't benefit from me in any way. And the people that you are speaking to, they are not even seeing you. You know, they are not seeing your face at all. So I don't know why you are shy, because I think you are the first person that said you are from River State. I've had a call from different people that they were even the first to watch. They even watched me today, and they were able to kind of like, give us some comments. So, Bright Simio, I don't know why you can't, call in and just give us some perspective. If you are watching me from River State, or you are a River State indigene, I would like to hear from you. What is the situation in River State right now? I think it would be good for us to hear that. What's the situation of things in River State at the moment? Esere Adwefo say yes, 23/23. Fidelis Emwa Ogboche. First, if you are watching me for the first time, please subscribe to this channel. This is Politing with Dr. Omosholadeji, a political scientist with a PhD in political science. And what we are doing right now is we are politinking. We're discussing about politics and happenings in the polity. Do well to subscribe in case YouTube do not recommend my video for you again. Of course, you can still keep track because definitely one day it will favor you. An election is coming in your own state too. Like I said, we are not doing this for a week. We are not doing it for a month. We'll do it for as long as God strengthen and permit us, okay? And Fidel say, Obaseki was not sharp like Fubara. That's why PDP lose. Okay. Obaseki was not sharp like Fubara. Is that really the case? Well, Akinwale Suraju says, my brother, you are doing well. Just add its first peaceful election for years. Rivers people are very happy. And Esere says, no, APP all the way. How will someone says them no born anybody where to drive am from PDP? Toka Ashley, shout out to you, I see you. Says, Wike didn't know when to stop the fight with Fubara. See the way they rubbished him today in Rivers, just to prove to him that he's nobody with the Rivers people. God bless you, Toka Ashley, one of my regular viewers. You see, you guys don't know something. Let me tell you something. If you join a platform, one day that platform will grow, it will be very big. But if the person handling the platform knows you, when he can still be able to know people, you see those people that person handling the platform, if he knows them, you see, if at the end of the day the platform is big, he wants to appoint moderators, it is those people that he has known when that platform is yet to be big that we appoint as moderators. If he wants to give people privilege to kind of like advertise on his platform for free, imagine if people watching us are now so many. It is those people that he has known since those early days that we first give privilege. That's why if you are on a platform and the platform is developing, it's always good to always participate. For instance, now, let's say as I'm speaking now, 3,000 people are watching me. Imagine how the comment section will be buzzing. Imagine how many people will be calling. But there are some people that they will write you. They will say, the phone line is busy and I have something to say. You'll be like, this is our uncle, Sam Oyekwere. You will remember, say, Sam don't deal with me since when, I just have maybe 2,000 subscribers. So now I have over 200,000 subscribers. Sam, no. You go wait. You go even be the one to call the person back. Because you'll be like, this one, my day one. Sam is an elderly person. I don't want to say day one nigger. Say this one, my day one person. That's why it's always good to participate. Some people don't know. When they say, participate, you don't know that all these things, on the long run, it has its own advantage that the person that has the platform knows you. If the person that has the platform knows you, even when the person is not live and you're having an argument, and you say, I know Deji now, you say, no, which Deji? Omoshola Deji. If he see me now, he know my name. Okay, wait, make I try. Hello? Deji, Alpha. Na me, Sam Onyekwe. Sam, our uncle. Our political uncle. Alpha, sir. What's happening, sir? You see, I'm not tell you say I know him. You see? So that's why it's always good to people that are commenting. It's not like maybe they don't have work. No. Somebody is talking. It's a way of you two expressing yourself. As you are expressing yourself, you are getting more brilliant. You don't know. As you are expressing yourself, that's some of the things you are saying. You are also educating others. As you are getting educated, you are educating others too. That's the benefit of participating. Some of you like this platform. You'll be able to learn one or two things. When you get to such a platform, click like. If it is the love button, try and do it. So that at least the platform can continue to be strengthened. Because if the enemy bring the platform down, how do you want to gain from the person? The person already has his own knowledge. Whether if I don't do live today, my knowledge is with me. As a political scientist, it's with me. If I don't do live, it's already with me. I'm doing it to vomit it to other people. So if I don't do it, it's with me. Maybe one day I'll just die with it. It's okay. So that's why it's always good to participate, to make sure that okay, like I'm part of this community. Let me like the video. Okay, this person wait till you talk, let me subscribe. Make I comment. You know, say so for instance now, I know Sam, I know Toka Ashley. I know this woman, Boss Adebayo, Lady B. I know Chemtrex, right? It's because they participate, not that they are my family. Our uncle Sam Wike says Wike's narcissistic attitude makes it difficult for Wike to play second fiddle to anyone. Mark my word. You see, in life, you cannot be. Wait, I see one comment to William Jeffrey. William Jeffrey, are you from Rivers State? He said, son, no, again. Are you from Rivers State? I would like to hear from somebody from Rivers State. You know, if you are from Rivers State and you want to call him, please state it in the comment section. I will give you priority. Please, if you are from Rivers State and you want to call, just put it in the comment section. I'm from Rivers State. I'll give you priority. William James said, Councillor, 319 over 319. He don't read with that. He said, Wike have left the country. Shame one killer. No, I don't think so. That's exaggeration. And Akinwade Suraju say River State is peaceful as at now, 10:25 p.m. KY says good PM everyone. He says I feel Fubara learned from the Edo election. Happy Richard say hi, good evening. How was your day? I hope you are good. Okay, I'm good. Happy Richard, God bless you. Though I'm seeing your comment for the first time. And Esere says we must feel the pain. Wike must feel the pain of the role he played in Edo State. If you are watching me and you are from River State, just put it in the comment section that I'm from River State. Definitely, we would love to hear from you about the happenings in the state, the mood of the state, the situation of things in the state at this present point in time. And if you are watching me and you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe to this channel so that we can always polythink together, okay? Don't go without subscribing. If you go, if YouTube not recommend my video to you, God has done his own and you know do your part, okay? So, in life, it's always good to know how to live when the ovation is at the loudest. Now, APP has come to stay. You see, the downfall of a man, let's go a bit philosophical. The downfall of a man is the glory of another man. For instance, now, that APP is an irrelevant party, an unknown party, a non-existent party. The chairman of that APP, if he no get motor, the chairman of that APP in River State, if he no get motor, say, this is my personal car. If you be saying na Okada, you know say Okada, they many for that side. If you say na Okada, he get, because why? Nobody know him party. His party has no governor, no senator, no councillor. It's an irrelevant party. If you say APP, nobody know him. But the downfall of one is always the glory of another. The downfall of Wike now has brought some people to limelight. That's why I said earlier that no permanent champion in life. If Wike do not fall, that chairman of APP, I don't know who he is, will not rise. Now that chairman is a big boy. He has 23 local government chairman. Anywhere he enters in River State, they go to Elan. The chair, our chair, the chairman. Who knew Aburi before Peter Obi's Labour Party? If Peter Obi has not gone to Labour Party, who will know Aburi? I've not heard of that name. Before Peter Obi migrated to Labour Party, I've not heard of that name, Aburi. Who's Aburi? I never heard that name before. So, the conflict in PDP made Julius Abure a superstar. The fall of Wike has given birth to a new superstar, which is the chairman and the ESCOs of that APP, an irrelevant party, a non-existent party, a party that nobody knows. In fact, in the street of that chairman of APP, before now, if they conduct election, even people in his house may not vote for his party, APP. That person now is a superstar. That's why I say for human being, make they continue to dey born human being. Some people must die. If not, the earth will be overpopulated. You were able to gain admission in school because some people were graduating. If as they admit, nobody dey graduate, it will not get to your turn to be admitted. You have to graduate also so that other people can come in. Now, Wike is finished. New superstars are emerging. Another thing is, let's go philosophical. Person wey be say e sit down on your glory, wey be say e don suppose comot, e no comot. If e fall, e no bad o. What am I trying to say? If Wike has not misbehaved, if Wike have not misbehaved, there are some people today that are local government chairmen that they will never be local government chairman if Wike and Fubara are in good terms. They will never be local government chairman. They will never, because they cannot have the opportunity. But when Fubara fell out with Wike and he began to align his own political structure, that would have paved opportunities to some people that, as at when they were during the election last year, they never thought they can ever become a local government chairman. They never expected it. They never thought of it. That, oh, I can never become a local government chairman in Rivers State. Now, should I tell you the truth? Should I tell you the truth? This opportunity to become a councillor is what one of them need to become a political superstar. Just ignite. That's why I said the fall of Wike has given birth to superstar. Out of all these 23, quote me, out of all these 23 councillors, 316 or something local government, one of them, there's a future governor of Rivers State among them. Quote me. There's a future deputy governor of Rivers State among them. All these people, these APP people, which ordinarily, the people that participated in this election as APP candidate, if Wike is in good term with Fubara, out of that 23, maybe Wike will just be kind enough to give Fubara maybe four slots. Maybe Fubara's local government and maybe one or two other three. Wike will want to pack everything. So the fall of Wike has bettered some superstars, such that in the future, some of them will become the commissioner of finance in Rivers State, the attorney general, the commissioner for works. Some of themselves will become senator at the federal level. This thing now has ignited their fortune. What am I trying to say? Always pray. That person that will misbehave, that will ignite your glory, that your glory will shine, you should start misbehaving. Because if we have not misbehaved, some of them will not become local government chairman. And since they have opportunity to become local government chairman, some people will fall. After local government chairman, they won't become anything meaningful politically. But some, they will begin to rise, go like that. From local government chairman, House of Assembly, House of Rep, Senate, Governor, even self. You may have vice president among them. That's how their career will begin to rise. If you are watching me for the first time and you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe to this channel. This is Politics with Dr. Omoshola Deji. Deji is a political scientist with a PhD in political science. And if you're watching me for the first time, that is God has destined that you and I will be friends. You know, just take a moment. Just give me like 30 minutes of the time in your life. If you don't enjoy it, don't worry, you are free to go. You know, but trust me, you'll get addicted. You won't want to go. Because why? If you are not enjoying the comment section, all my politicians are very matured people where nobody will abuse you. You will enjoy the analysis. If you don't enjoy the analysis, you will just enjoy the vibe. And of course, if you are not enjoying anything, you will enjoy the fact that you have opportunity to call in and make your contribution regardless of your political affiliation. It doesn't matter who you are supporting. This is a platform that nobody intimidates anybody. So do well to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to make a contribution, the number is +55 13 99 666 6361. Call him via WhatsApp only. +55 13 99 666 6361. Toka Ashley, you have always been watching me. You have never called in once. Toka, why? Are you shy? It just occurred to me now. Toka Ashley, are you shy? Or you are afraid that, okay, maybe Toka has learned from the case of Lady B, so that polythinkers will not toast you. Because I have some very bad toasters on this platform. Let me take some comments. Before I told you the judicial side. If Fubara got himself, I will tell you the political side now. But let me take some comments. My people have been commenting. KY says, please, doctor, was it Fubara that just created the APP party, or it has been in existence before and Fubara just merged with it? Or it has been in existence now? It has been in existence because there's the time that INEC will register political party. Even all these things, Fubara did not know that things will turn out this way. I guess so. I guess Fubara did not know that things will turn out this way. I have a caller, but I have to pick and put him on no so that another. Hello, Willie, are you there?
Good day, Dr. Tej.
Okay, great to have you, but you will hold on for me. Let me read the comment section. I just pick your phone so that another number will not call in and just, hinder you from calling. Since I promised you in the morning that you will have time to hear your view. That morning, at some point, I got very tired. You understand? It was over 4 hours broadcast, so I just said, okay, you will have your time in the evening. But let me take the comment section so that when you start, I'll be noticing the comment because I'd like to read some of them to you. Maybe you may want to respond, or some people may want to ask you questions. That's why I want to cover the little comments so that I don't have any deficit comments. You understand? So just hold on, just bear with me. And Coach Ashley says, I think the game plan might just be to use the app as a platform to win the elections and then later move them to PDP when the crisis in PDP is resolved. My sister, if APP becomes a very strong platform, and it depends on the leadership of the people in PDP, Fubara might decide to go. Do you know that now that Fubara has local government chairman and is the incumbent governor, do you know that if Fubara pick his phone tomorrow and call Ganduje, Abdullahi Ganduje of APC, and say, Your Excellency, sir, this is the governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara. Ganduje will accord him his full respect. Your Excellency, this one that I received call from you, is happy to hear from you. Hope no problem. You say, maybe, Your Excellency, I want us to meet, but I don't want it to be of public knowledge. Should I come or you will come? That's how we will push it. Should I come, sir? Or you will come? Or should I send a helicopter to pick you? One of the three. Should I come over or you will come? Or should I send a helicopter to pick you? Instantly. You don't know what it means to be governor of Rivers State. Rivers State is where most of the oil wells are. Rivers State is as rich as anything. Instantly, Ganduje will cancel any appointment and either say he will go, or he will tell Fubara to come, or he will say, send the helicopter, Your Excellency. And if Fubara says, I'm thinking of joining APC, instantly, Ganduje will not go back to go and consult. He will not go back. Do you know what it means to be in control of a state? A state in Nigeria, that your party is the one controlling a state. Ganduje will not go back to consult. He won't even say, oh, wait, let me go and think. I will give you feedback. Give which feedback? We are talking of Rivers State. We are not talking of an irrelevant state. We are talking of Rivers State. He will not think it twice. He will jump at it. That his party do not labor for the election. His party do not do anything. You just want to give him the state free of charge. He's a gold mine. A state like Rivers State. He will jump at it instantly. He immediately will say, you are welcome, Your Excellency. In fact, we have always wanted you. Then he will say, okay, if I want to join, the complete party structure will be with me. I am the leader of Wike. We already have PDP structure. Instantly, Ganduje will say yes. Let me tell you the truth. You think they like Wike? You think all these APC guys, you think they really like Wike? May you never be used. Wike is being used. You think all these Ganduje, all these Tinubu boys, Fashola, you think they send Wike? They are just even look when they have their own internal caucus meeting, the Tinubu boys, when they raise Wike issue, they'll just be laughing that one that, if you want to finish him now, we just remove him. And it's true. If they want to remove him, they will remove him. You know. So Toka says you are very correct because even Wike stand as a local government, of course, this election has bettered new superstars. And Akinwale Suraju says, please the number on the screen. Thanks. Akinwale, if people type the number on the screen, they show. It be like say YouTube, you not allow them make them type number, except I'm streaming via desktop and I now pin it. You will see it there. But because I'm not streaming via the desktop, that's why I have to be calling it out. So Akinwale Suraju, if you are watching me, in the next few seconds, take your spare phone or get a pen and paper. If I call it out, if you don't get it, do what to say that you didn't get it complete. I will call it again. The number is +55 13 99 666 6361. Again, +55 13 99 666 6361. If you call in, you will be live and everybody would hear what your contribution is. +55 13 99 666 6361. You can call in via WhatsApp +55 13 99 666 6361. I still have my very powerful class captain Willie on the line, which I'll be bringing him on board very soon. But let me quickly take this comment. KY says, I really can't wait for Tinubu's reaction to Wike when he realizes he's no longer in control of Rivers, because I believe it's the major reason he's been using him all this. I know it's not only because of Rivers. It's so that Wike can be causing problem in PDP. But if PDP can be bold enough to expel Wike and they unite, then Wike has become politically irrelevant. Is that PDP, mainly PDP? Tinubu doesn't really care much about Rivers State, sincerely. He doesn't really care much about Rivers State. But what he cares about is destabilize PDP for me. Akpabio said it that, Wike, don't change, In fact, if you can cause trouble in 2027 so that APC can have an easy win. He said it now. Akpabio said it. So that's what they need him for. You understand? That's what they need Wike for. But immediately, now that he has lost the structure in Rivers State, his political value has reduced. If he now lose hold of PDP, and if PDP ridiculed him and make him a nobody, that means that if political value is now zero, then the Tinubu will now do away with him. Say, they go. When you eat corn, that the Yoruba call it shukwagbado, you have to throw it away. That is how Wike will now be. If you are watching me for the first time, please take a moment to subscribe. Where else can you be on an evening like this, if not on the platform of a political scientist, whereby we discuss politics and happenings in the polity? Do what to drop your comment. Feel free to air your views, but make sure you don't abuse people. Make sure you don't abuse people, father and mother. If you are watching me, God has destined that you and I will be friends. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and please like this video. I have Willie on the line. Willie, thanks for holding on since. Great to have you. Please proceed, please. Your thoughts. Glad to have you. And thanks for holding on since. I had to delay you for 7 minutes.
Thank you, Dr.
Apologies, please.
And
I just have to coordinate everything.
That's fine. That's okay. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Thanks for having me, and good evening, fellow politicians across the globe, wherever you are joining us from. I want to speak. During the day, you did mention about comparing Rivers State and Akwa Ibom.
Yes. And Willie, you are a very strong political. You follow me like village people. Thanks for referencing that. Yeah.
And you did mention that. Why is it that people are not speaking concerning Akwa Ibom LGA election? Because you notice that emphasis in today's election has been that of Rivers State.
Sorry, Willie, is your phone on speaker? Is your phone on speaker?
No, I'm on.
You are on what?
You're not hearing me, no?
Are you on earpiece?
Yes, I'm on earpiece.
Okay, can you speak directly to your phone so that it can be clearer?
Okay, let me.
There's a way earpiece usually sound, so that people can hear you loud and clear. Just hold your phone to your ears so that it can come out nice.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Please proceed.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Now it's better. Please proceed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you notice that because of the issue between Wike and Fubara, that has heightened the tension in Rivers State and invariably relegated any other election coming out in other states. So the attention has been that of Rivers State, and not much was heard of any other state that election is happening because people were anxious. They were curious to know how the turnout is going to be like compared to what is happening in Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom has been relatively peaceful because over the years, the issue of transition has been seamless. Even though there have been a little bit of political turmoil between the predecessor and the successor. Let me just go back to Akwa Ibom State. You know, they started 1999 Governor Obong Victor Ota, Architect Obong Victor Ota, who was the governor, governed for 8 years. And when he was about leaving, he wanted to impose his son-in-law on the people of Akwa Ibom State.
Just like Okorocha, Imo State governor. That wants to.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. No, because there have been this understanding between power rotation in Akwa Ibom State. It goes between the various senatorial zones. So, and it happens that when he was about leaving, Godswill Akpabio, who was a commissioner for local government then, was also interested in becoming the governor, succeeding him. But he didn't support Godswill Akpabio. And he tried to impose his son-in-law, who was from the same senatorial zone with Godswill Akpabio.
Sorry, Willie, sorry.
And, yeah.
Will it be right to term this that like a background of how Akpabio rose to prominence and became a force to reckon with? Will it be safe to term it like that? I'm just guiding the conversation so that my people can. Okay. How Akpabio rose to prominence and become a force to reckon with.
Rose to prominence.
You are from Akwa Ibom State. That's why I allow people to call in. Let us hear from you. You grew up in Akwa Ibom State. You are part and parcel of the state. Please, educate us. Let us pull the thing together.
So that was what happened. And while he was trying to do that, Akpabio was able to maneuver and create relationship at the national level. He went through the National Working Committee, and he was able to be returned as the candidate of PDP. And that created a bad relationship between Akpabio and his predecessor. Yes. So when Atta finally left and handed over to Akpabio, Akpabio didn't find it easy because there were a lot of crises here and there. You know, he was trying to battle they were trying to actually discredit his government. But, you know, Akpabio being who he is, was able to warm his heart into the heart of the people, you know, attracting, you know, that was why Akpabio became very, very benevolent and generous in dishing out funds. He was able to, you know, corner a lot of political stakeholders in the state. Bring them to his side, and was able to run his government, even though there were a lot of problems here and there. The issue of kidnapping. In fact, it was during Akpabio that kidnapping was very, very heightened in Akwa Ibom State. But somehow he was able to manage it and bring it to, you know, normal. Then when he was about leaving, he noticed that power was to shift to another senatorial district. His then SSG was also interested in succeeding him. But being that he was not from the senatorial district that power was supposed to rotate to, he was trying to cause problem. Akpabio had to remove him. In fact, it was Akpabio's wife who went to remove the man from office. That was how intricate the situation was. Akpabio at that point now brought in Udom Emmanuel, who was in Zenith Bank.
So
he brought in Udom.
Sorry, sir. Udom Emmanuel was never part of the cabinet, right?
He was not part of the cabinet.
It was a fresh
guy.
It
was towards the exit. It was towards the exit of Akpabio that Udom Emmanuel was brought in to become the SSG.
Okay.
So, when Akpabio was about leaving, he anointed Udom Emmanuel, who was to succeed him. And that led to his former SSG leaving the party to an opposition party. Okay? So eventually, Udom Emmanuel succeeded Akpabio, and they had a good relationship until when Akpabio decamped. Now, what am I trying to say? The issue of godfatherism. Even when Akpabio left, he didn't dictate to Udom Emmanuel how things should be done.
He didn't dictate.
He was working no, he didn't dictate. He was working on the background. Even though he had some of his people.
Was Akpabio pushed out? Was he frustrated out of the party?
Not at all. Akpabio left because of his problem with PDP at the national. When what is his name? Bukola Saraki returned back to PDP. That was what led to Akpabio exiting PDP to go to APC. He felt that they've been in the party and they were never recognized, but these guys who left the party and came back were now given prominent, recognition. So in order to do that, he also wanted to spite PDP. That was what made him to leave PDP and went to APC. And now it was his exit from PDP to APC that caused his strained relationship with the governor, because he had wanted the governor to go with him, but the governor refused. Okay? Now, because the governor refused, Akpabio was not happy. So he now made certain declaration. It was more of who had a political power in the state, more than who. But unfortunately for him, as at that period, Udom had also built his own structure in the state. Now, why am I trying to say this? Because it's the issue of structure. Because that is what is causing problem in River State, where Wike didn't want to let go of the structure, allowing the governor to take charge of the structure of the party, which has been the normal convention all across the country. So, Akpabio had already lost the structure in the state, so he couldn't do much. By the time he left, only few people went with him. And those few people that went with him to APC were insignificant. They couldn't cause any damage to the party, So that was what happened. And Udom, too, when he was also about leaving, he brought in the current governor. The current governor was brought in to be, was made a commissioner for, I think he was the commissioner for water resources and whatever they call. Now, Udom also, when he was about leaving, anointed the current governor. So what am I trying to portray here? The seamless transition in the government. And you also notice that because when these people leave, what happened in Rivers should have happened in Akwa Ibom. Because when Udom Emmanuel left, the entire commissioner and all the SS or whatever, were almost the same thing that Udom Emmanuel had. It was a repetition of what happened in Udom's government that was transferred into Omoino, the current governor. Now, I remember there was a time people kicked against it. Omoino had to come out and defend that. Listen, he cannot go to war. And after he had won, he now decided to discard his field commanders. That he has to make sure he continue with the field commander being the former commissioners. So he returned almost all the commissioners under the former administration, and they are still there up till today. Okay? Now, Udom Emmanuel left. Despite the fact that he left and handed over his commissioners but he never interfered in the governance of the state.
He put himself
even though once in a while. Yes. So there is this mutual respect. He never interfered in the governance.
Sorry, sir.
He allowed the current governor.
If I can buttress your point, he have had his time. He believed that this is another person's time. I cannot be
exactly
feeding him.
He cannot.
Which we
exactly
fail to do. Sorry, just a moment.
This is what
okay, continue.
Yes. So that is what made Akwa Ibom transition seamless, less troublesome, less friction. So today they have had their LGA election, and you can barely hear anybody say anything. No fight, no nothing. Everybody have returned, and most of the LGA chairmen that are there are the ones that were under Udom Emmanuel, and most of them have been returned, except very few of them that have been changed. Okay, so this is what it is. When there is this understanding in transition, it will give good governance in the state. And today, the state of Akwa Ibom is developed. There have been this progress in the state from one government to the other. Am I still audible, please?
Yes, very audible, loud and clear, please. Please proceed.
Okay, I seem to have some interruption somewhere. So that has been the trajectory. When you look at most of the state today, Akwa Ibom is one state that don't make noise. But I tell you, that's one of the most developed states. When you go to that state, you can see the kind of road network in that state is nothing you can only compare Abuja to FCT.
So how is
that state?
How is the election there today? The role of opposition, there's no way there won't be drama. The drama feel they solid to attract attention. But any drama go still.
Dr. Deji, I can tell you there is no opposition in local government election in Nigeria. It is the government that is in government that will return all their parties. That's what happened. And
so
these are some of the things that.
Will you support that INEC should be conducting local government election, as some people are advocating?
INEC too have their issues, if you ask me. Except there's going to be a restructure of how people are recruited into INEC. Under the current dispensation, INEC is not different from the State Electoral Commission. They are all the same. Because if you put this into INEC, if you put it in the domain of INEC, this is what is going to happen. The government at the center will take advantage of it.
Like now.
And that is why you also
just use advantage to take over Rivers State. Do like this election.
Exactly. Let me tell you one of the things that you see Wike them trying to stop this election. It's not necessarily because they don't want Fubara to conduct election. They want a delay tactic so that, remember, there is a bill at the National Assembly to create a local government election commission.
Okay.
They want to delay so that the National Assembly can quickly pass that law, and once that law is passed, the president will assent to it, and at that point, the State Electoral Commission can no longer conduct election. And by so doing, Wike will have an upper hand in Rivers State.
Who will now be
in whatever
conducting
election they are going to be conducting.
Who will now be conducting the election?
Yes.
If the state
it will be that local government electoral commission. There's a bill already at the National Assembly.
Who will appoint the chairman of the local government commission?
It will be appointed by the president.
Huh? The president will be the one to be appointing the chairman of
yes, exactly.
Local government commission or state rec.
Local government electoral commission.
So that means that each local government will have its own electoral commission. Is that what you are saying?
They will have a central electoral commission who will now appoint who will be at the various local government.
Tinubu has taken over
conducting election.
Yes. Tinubu, no, that's a one-party state.
That's exactly what they are doing.
For life, forever and ever.
That is it.
If that should happen, forget Tinubu. Nigeria is Tinubu's property. Like Lagos is still his property.
That is the
tomorrow.
intricacies of what
If that should happen, forget everybody should just relocate or if you are ready to leach Tinubu's urine. If not, you cannot get anywhere in this country.
So this is where we are, Dr. Deji, and that's exactly why you see all this intrigue.
Akpabio will be willing to pass that nonsense, because Akpabio is good at passing anything.
Of course. So that's the situation here, and I'm happy that Fubara was able to conduct elections successfully and rancor-free.
Sorry, before I ask you a question about this Rivers something, right? I have a comment here that I want you to respond to. But if you are watching me and you are yet to subscribe, you can see the subscribe button on your screen. Whether you are watching me full screen or half screen, please click the subscribe button, turn on the notification button. This is Politing with Dr. Omoshola Deji. Deji is a political scientist with a PhD in political science. Those that are listening to me in the morning, you know that this is the platform to be, because we received some calls and we were able to get some in-depth perspective from people in Rivers State. I received a call from a guy. He was even watching me for the first time. He's from Wike's local government. He's from Obiakpo, Wike's local government in Rivers State. I received another call from a former deputy chairman of PDP in one of the local government in Rivers State. So now we are talking Akwa Ibom and we'll also be talking Rivers State. That's why, if you are not part of this platform, you're on a long term. So just click the subscribe button that you can see on the screen, so that even if you don't want to listen to us today, the day that something will happen, that you want to gain that political knowledge or knowledge of happenings in the polity, you can just go to, in fact, it will be bringing the videos for you. That's one of the advantage. And we don't only discuss politics. Yesterday I made a video by popular demand, because some people have said, Dr. D, why are you only talking about politics? About why Whiskey and Davido cannot be friends until they are in their old age. So if you are yet to watch that video, follow it up on my YouTube page. Just a 15 minutes video, just 15 minutes. It's just about why Davido, all these fights today, friend tomorrow, why that is happening. You can catch up with it on my YouTube channel. And I need you to respond to this, my brother Willie. Sam Jeff says, point of correction. Akpabio left PDP to APC because of the corruption charges leveled against him. That was when Oshiomhole, who was the APC chairman, said, join APC and your sins shall be forgiven. What do you have to say to that before you move to Rivers State? That's coming from Sam Jeff.
Well,
what do you have to say to that?
Chamches is correct. That was also part of it. But you also notice that the very reason why he left may not be entirely because of the corruption alone. Because even while he was there, the corruption charges was there and they never found anything. So he came back. So politicians will always use various these things to negotiate their freedom. So that was part of it too, as well. We cannot discountenance that anyway.
Okay. So, Sam Jeff, you see that's why I said on this platform, when you disagree with people, don't abuse them, don't insult them, don't say shut up, don't say oh that person is lying, don't say oh hear what that fool is saying. No, look at the what Sam Jebs said. It's a point of correction, and he made his point, and Willie now is agreeing with him that oh he's correct. That's how a matured platform. We are all adults. That's how a matured platform should be, whereby it's about learning, not just only from me, but from each other. You understand? We are a community, that are learning from each other. I left some of the things that you've said now, Willie. I've learned something, and they usually say that knowledge is cumulative. If if you see a platform of knowledge and you do not embrace it, the day you will pay for ignorance, you may even pay with your life. That's one thing about ignorance. I gave you guys a story yesterday, right, about how we moved from Ekpe to Ikeja just to hear about CSR, because why? The billionaire doesn't know what CSR means. He's paying for ignorance. So if you are watching me for the first time, please subscribe to this channel so that we can always put it in together. I can see some like. God bless you for liking this video. Those that are subscribing, I see you. God bless you. I appreciate it. Just that I can't be calling out your YouTube something, because I have to analyze, I have to moderate the channel, I have to take comment in the comment section. So if I have to be taking all the people that have subscribed, it will be overwhelming for me. But I'm seeing all of you here. I appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. Fidelis Michael, you are late to class today. Oh. That's one of my early viewers. Fidelis Michael, shout out to you. I appreciate you. So if you are watching me and you are yet to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. I'm sure you can see it on your screen. Let's form a very strong community so that we can have a strong community that the enemy cannot bring us down. This is a bipartisan platform anyway. Over to you, Willie. Tell us what you feel about this Rivers State election. Do you think that Fubara can really win this battle, or do you think Fubara has won this battle? And sorry, Willie, if you are watching me and you are from Rivers State, maybe your father is from Rivers State, or your mother is from Rivers State, or you live in Rivers State, please do it to put it in the comment section. This is Rivers Day. I don't care who you support. Oh. I don't give a damn who you support. Whether it's APC, whether it's PDP, it's none of my business. Whether it's APP, just let us hear from you. I'm sure that if you say something, right, another person will call that will be from another political party that would give their perspective. So I don't limit people from expressing themselves. Okay. Ogbosa, Ogbosa, so sorry if I mispronounce. Say greetings from Germany. God bless you, Ogbosa. And Virtual Creative Connection says beautiful blessings. And Udefuna Jonathan said, my man, good morning from Japan. God bless all of you. I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking to this channel. Those that are subscribing, as I can see on my screen here, I appreciate all of you. My people are wonderful today. God bless all of you. This is our platform. Don't be scared that, oh, maybe they are PDP, maybe they are APC, maybe they are. No, this is a bipartisan platform. This platform is for everybody. If you want to call, in fact, a guy called in the morning. The guy was from Nyesom Wike's local government. I gave him about 40 minutes. He's watching me for the first time. That's the first time he will ever come out. He just stumbled on my channel and he realized that we are speaking about Rivers State. And he made his comment. He was able to educate us about Wike, his emergence and all that. So this is a platform that you don't need to be shy. Don't be shy. This is a people's platform. It belongs to everybody. So do well to click the subscribe button on your screen. Those that are subscribing, I see all of you. God bless you. You understand? God bless all of you. And if you are watching me from Rivers State, please, if you are watching, you may want to call me tomorrow and I will say no. But today is Rivers Day or Akwa Ibom Day. So if you are watching me and you are a Rivers State indigene, don't worry, nobody is seeing your face. Nobody knows your phone number. Do well to put it in the comment section. I will give you priority. It will be a priority call. Let us hear from you. My brother Willie, please proceed. Do you think Fubara can really win this battle? Do you think so? And sorry if I'm asking a question. Akwa Ibom is currently being governed by PDP, right? Am I correct?
Yes, please.
Godswill Akpabio is APC.
Exactly.
Did you hear my analysis in the morning? Did you hear my full analysis in the morning? You heard it, right?
I joined halfway.
Oh, you joined. Willie, You should go back and
Yeah.
watch it from the beginning because I made
Yeah,
some very
I
valid
heard the
assertion.
part you were
Well,
making comparison between
within Wike,
Akpabio
Akpabio and
and
Wike,
Wike.
that if it is, yeah, and where I
Yeah.
was talking about the position of FCT minister and that of Senate president, did you hear that part?
Yes, I did. I
Okay,
did. I
great,
heard
great,
that.
great, great. So let's hear from P Money Pascal says watching from Lagos. P Money Pascal, I appreciate you. If you are watching me for the first time, P Money, do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button. You can see the subscribe button on your screen, and maybe I need to be adding that subscription is free. I know, I mean, maybe some people feel that if I subscribe, they will charge me more. No, subscription is absolutely free. You understand? YouTube is a free platform, except I create channel membership, which I promised myself that I don't want to create because I don't want people to be paying money to watch me. You understand? So I want it to be free knowledge. So do well to subscribe. Willie, can Fubara really win this battle? Okay, P Money says
Yeah,
I
let
have
me start.
subscribed long ago. Oh, P Money, that means you are not regular in the comment section. If you are regular in the comment section, I would have known you. P Money, be dropping comments so that I can know you. P Money, shout out to you. I appreciate you. Okay, can Fubara win this battle?
Yeah, let me start by saying that the fight between Sim and Wike is a needless fight.
Needless, you see.
It's just born out of needless because
with Wike being overbearing. Needless. Do you really say needless? Okay. Do you really mean needless?
Why I'm saying it's needless is because someone is just being greedy.
Okay.
It's born out of greed that led everybody to this. And at the end of the day,
for clarity,
the people that are suffering.
Fubara is greedy, right? Fubara is very greedy, isn't it?
Wike is greedy.
Okay, it's Wike. Okay.
I believe in the principle of live and let's live. Now, here is the thing. If you have brought a man to succeed you, that should not mean that man must lick your leg before you know that he's loyal. He shouldn't allow, I mean, look at, like I told you what happened in Akwa Ibom. The predecessor did not lord it over their successors. They allowed them to walk. Wike should have allowed Sim to walk, and all of this will not happen. We will not be where we are now. Today, governance have suffered in that state because of their fight. And who are the people suffering? The average Rivers people are the ones suffering in this their fight, because they are the one caught in this crossfire. They said when two elephants fight, it is the tree and grasses that suffer. That is what has happened in Rivers State. But now that Fubara have taken over the structure, the so-called structure that they've been fighting for, which is the local government, whoever you have at the local government, that's the structure. So now that he has taken over that structure, I think he has an upper hand in this fight. And but again, like you said, you can never write Wike off, because is just that the analogy that you made is one cockroach that will not refuse to die. He will still be, spreading his legs even when there is no life again in him. He will still be struggling to ensure that. And whatever is giving him this audacity and this impetus is the federal might. He's being enhanced or enabled by the federal might. Without the federal might, Wike is nothing. He cannot do anything in Rivers State. So I think it's high time he realized that he has lost this fight and allow Fubara to govern the state and give governance to the people the way it should be. Because so far, Fubara have done well, though I'm not a supporter of either Wike or Fubara because of the things they did during 2023 election. And the court has pronounced Fubara as the governor. Everybody have no choice than to work with him.
Sorry, Willie, that's a very strong point. Because now Fubara has public sympathy and people are seeing him as saint. Forgetting that
exactly
him and Wike that rigged the election in a terrible way for Tinubu during the 2023 election. Strong point, strong point. God bless you, Willie. God bless you for that point. Because now everybody is it's just that the wind of favor aligns with Fubara. But Fubara himself is
Exactly.
not really a saint too, because he and Wike
He's
rig
not a saint,
rig the
baby. It's
election in
just that
such a
he's
way
the
that
one on
on
the saddle.
IRF, you see the way the things, you see the way the results were terribly mutilated.
It was brazenly done, and I mean, with impunity.
But then now,
Massive
okay,
cancellation and changing of results.
if you are to rate the power equation now, first, Willie, let me take a moment to thank my people that are subscribing. God bless you for subscribing. And if you are yet to subscribe, please take a moment, click the subscribe button. You can see it right on your screen, whether it is full screen or half screen. Please click the subscribe button, turn on the notification button so that we can be a family on Politic with Omoshola Deji. Willie, my brother, please, how would you rate the power percentage now? Fubara now has the structure in court. So if you are to
He has an upper hand.
yeah, how will you rate? Like, will you give Wike 90%, give Fubara 10%? How will you rate the power equation now? Because Fubara till now, it doesn't have 100. Let's be sincere with ourselves, because the House of
I would say
Representatives,
it's a
no, the House
70.
of
It's
Assembly
a
is still an
70.
issue.
Yeah, I would say it's a 70-30.
70 in favor of Wike, right?
70 in favor of Fubara.
70 in favor of Fubara. Why?
30,
Why?
30 in favor of Wike.
Why 30
Because
in
of
favor
those.
of Wike? Why 70 in favor of Fubara? Wike is the FCT minister. He has federal might. Sorry, Willie. Let me say something. When people call in on my platform, sometimes I know what they want to say. But if you watch good media channels, I ask questions in such a way that I get the best from people that are calling me from, are calling in. So if they are going like this, I would rather go the other way so that I can get the best from them. So some question that is not that I have a position, but I just try to get the best possible from my callers. That is it. So why did you give Wike 40? Why did you give Wike 30? Why did you give Fubara 70? It's starting not too low for Wike.
I wouldn't think so. Let me say that politics is local. Politics is not federal might. So when you talk about local politics today, Fubara has the structure of River State politics.
People are dropping
and
comments
beside that,
here, Willie, which you will respond to after this. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. Okay, please proceed.
Besides that, he also have the people behind him. I can tell you most of Rivers people are behind Fubara. So those are the things that are working in his favor. That's why I'm giving him 70.
And why 30?
30 to Wike.
Why 30 for Wike?
Well, 30 is because Wike still have those 26 lawmakers that are still creating trouble until their fate is being decided in the court. There are still a problem in the River State politics.
Another thing is, let us look at this from this perspective. Is it fair on Wike if person bring you come chop, right? You won't come carry the bow, carry the something. Is it fair? Can we say Fubara is fair to Wike because at least Wike made him? So if you are Wike, will you be happy? How about that? If you are Wike, will you be happy? The people that are subscribing, I'm seeing you. God bless you for subscribing to this channel. God bless you. I'm seeing you here. I can see that the background in the YouTube studio. God bless you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe. Willie, is Fubara fair to Wike? Because you cannot say that He doesn't know who Fubara is. He doesn't know Wike. Let me put this in context. Willie, I've never met you before. I've never seen you before. But let's assume that you have been working with me for many years. Definitely, you will know me. You can't say you don't know me.
Absolutely.
You will know what to expect. So, Fubara knows Wike very well. So, if Fubara knows Wike, definitely he knows what to expect. And Wike, despite being very power oriented, and he says, oh, come and take this. And you know that that thing, you cannot cope with this man. You didn't reject it. You didn't say no. You agreed with him, overtly or covertly. And you are now crying foul. Should we really listen to you? Are you yourself, Fubara, not a greedy man? If we are to look at it in the true sense of it, are you yourself,
Dr.
Fubara,
Deji, let me say something. Let me say something. You see, sometimes people sign certain agreement under duress.
Duress or
not because
no, sorry sir. Duress or ambition. I think ambition is the right word. That if somebody is ambitious,
we can use it. We can use the word ambition here. Now, why am I saying so? When somebody needs something, and then the other person is also, about to give that thing, you can take any this thing, and that's the part I said Fubara didn't do well. Do you understand? But on the strength of the fact that you are making somebody, nobody rise up like Wike didn't rise from the top. He grew from the rank up to where he is. People made him. And if you look at his own trajectory, over the years, he has betrayed the people that have made him. Did those people kill him? Did they go after him? So if he calls Fubara a betrayer, he's also a betrayer.
Are you endorsing betrayal?
No, I do not. Betrayal? I do not. As much as I know, what I'm also saying is that they all have things against each other. So none of them is a saint. Like I told you, none of them is my support. I'm not supporting any of them. But the issue is that today, Fubara is the governor of Rivers State. And he has a responsibility to deliver governance to the people of Rivers State. That is why I'm having sympathy for him, because of the people of Rivers State.
Because of the people of Rivers State. But then, if Fubara entered agreement with Wike, if Fubara profited from election rigging that they did, at least during the presidential election, that it was glaring, what should we expect from Fubara in the future? Because now we are saying, oh, Wike is bad, Wike is bad. Hope Fubara will not turn out to be Buhari, that we are saying, oh, Jonathan is bad, Jonathan is bad, Jonathan, go away, go. And when Jonathan left and Buhari came, and we're like, this Jonathan, now good guy, yo. So hope a situation won't arise in such a way that people will now be seeing Wike as, so Wike is even a good guy. Because in Nigeria, any leader that take over is usually worse than the predecessor. Look at Tinubu now. Look at, the economy and everything. Life is more hard than during Buhari's time that people were crying. So, if Fubara agree to something that he cannot fulfill, knowing who the person Wike is, then if Fubara participated in the 2023 rigging that brought him in, what should we expect from Fubara in the future? Should we think that, Fubara will be a saint? Won't Fubara even be worse than Wike? From the signs, if we don't get carried away by Wike's wrongdoing, if we are to examine Fubara based on logicality, don't you think that Fubara may even turn out to even be worse than Wike? Before you respond to that, sir, let me take this few comments. If you ask any question for Willie, please ask him. And Sam Jeff says, how was Fubara part of the rigging in 2023? And P. Money Pascal says, really, Sam Jeff, are you asking this question? Okay, I think somebody has come to your rescue. Are you asking this question? Remember, it's after the election, the fight between Wike and Fubara, and our politic uncle Sam says it is so sad that Wike being from River State should understand that every periwinkle wears a crown on its head. Public advice can easily be construed insult. Fubara didn't betray Wike. That's coming from Uncle Sam. Those of you that are subscribing, God bless you. I appreciate you. I'm seeing you here. And if you are yet to subscribe, please do well to click the subscribe button so that you can be part of this bipartisan platform. If you are watching me, please, if you are from River State, please do well to put it in the comment section. I will bring you on live. Okay, today is Rivers Day. Please do well to put it in the comment section. I can place you on priority. We would love to hear from you. Okay, and if you are yet to subscribe, do well to subscribe. Turn on the notification button. Like this video. Over to you, Willie.
Okay, Doctor. Any agreement that will be to the detriment of the Rivers people.
My question is, should we not be afraid of Fubara? Just to remind you that.
I'm heading there. I'm heading there. I'm heading there.
Okay, please proceed.
I'm heading there.
Please proceed.
Any agreement that may have been entered, which is going to shortchange the people of River State, or that will be at the detriment of their own well-being, I don't think that such agreement, if betrayed, will be called betrayal. Because the reason why I'm saying this is that the people should be at the center of whatever they are doing. So if that was not factored in, and it is about individuals' personality, individuals' interest, then I don't think that's an agreement. Recall what happened in Anambra State between the Oba brother and Ngige. It was a similar thing that happened. Ngige was taken to a shrine to go and swear that he will not betray. But when the man came in and entered the office, he knew that his responsibility is to deliver good governance to the people, not the man that brought him in. He betrayed that. He reneged on that agreement. And that was what caused his problem. That a sitting governor was kidnapped. So these are some of the things that are happening between politicians. A similar incident happened in Oyo State between
Ladoja.
What is that? Ladoja and Adedibu. That the president then had to even intervene and told Ladoja to go back and respond to. And the man was saying that the only time he ever sweat, that he doesn't sweat making money, that the only time he sweat is when he's eating hot amala. Government treasury should not be opened up for godfathers. Because at the end of the day, it's the people that are suffering the effect of bad governance. So for today, Fubara is the governor of River State. Let us allow him. That's my take concerning this issue. So Wike should.
Okay, Wike should what?
Wike should allow him to govern River State in peace.
You should. Okay. What is your perspective about the action of police? Looking at what happened in Edo State, whereby the police did not behave themselves until Obaseki was forced to be shouting and screaming, and he was nearly insulting or beating up the IGP, and now in River State, Fubara had to come out, and be saying, different kind of derogatory remarks to. What do you see about police conduct in general under Egbetokun and the future of electioneering in Tinubu's administration?
Dr. Deji, the conduct of police have never been encouraging It's nothing to write home about. There have been the agency that have been used massively to aid election rigging in connivance with INEC officials.
But so, in this case, sir, they have two judgments. You cannot go right and left at the same time. You either go right or you go left. And they have two judgments. And they follow one. You know, can we say that, okay, Federal High Court, police is also a federal institution. A federal institution following the command of a federal institution. Does that argument, although it sounds stupid, but then, you know, can't we use it to save the police? In this case.
Hello, Dr. David.
I'm with you, sir.
Can I say something about the judgment?
Clear, sir. Those that are subscribing,
if we are going to talk about the judgment.
Thanks for subscribing. Oh, God bless you. I can see you here. I can see some.
We are going to talk about the judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at it from this perspective. The Supreme Court issued a judgment that no local government should operate without an elected official, democratically elected official. And anything short of that is, in the words of Supreme Court, unconstitutional. Mm. Now, Supreme Court is the highest court in the land. Mm-hmm. Why would a federal high court go against the judgment of Supreme Court? Mm. Are we not seeing problem there?
But then we can say the fact of the case is different. Supreme Court gave judgment.
No. Okay. Dr. Deji.
Sir.
People are quick to compare the judgment of Federal High Court, Abuja, and High Court of Rivers State. No. That shouldn't be used. The comparison should be the Supreme Court had issued an order, and then a lower court goes against the order of the Supreme Court and issue another order, setting aside the Supreme Court order. Which order are we supposed to obey between that of the Supreme Court and that of the Federal High Court? Because all the case has to do with the local government election. The order was that go and conduct election within 90 days, which was already even negotiated between the presidency, who set up a committee for the implementation of Supreme Court judgment. He called all the state governors and give them, you have 30 days to go and conduct election, and failing which there's going to be an implementation of Supreme Court judgment. So in the eye of the law, that judge that issued that order has already committed a blunder.
I'm with you.
So we have to look at some of these things. You see,
sorry, sir,
the judiciary is also not helping matter.
My question, sir, but let me take this comment. I want to ask you that: do you see Fubara ending up in APC? Because these two are the major traditional platforms. Do you see Fubara ending up in APC, or is staying in PDP? Or do you think that Fubara should have aligned with Labour, but he was scared based on the Abure Peter Obi issue? Now, while you articulate your thought on that, let me take these two comments. Our politin concours, the uncle of all politinkers, Samuel Wike says, Dr. Deji, it is so sad that Wike being from Rivers State should understand. Okay, I think I've taken that before. Toka Ashley says, if you listen to Fubara's speech on the Independence Thanksgiving, where he said he cannot give his kidney and liver, that means Wike asks more than what Fubara could give. Fubara asks
exactly.
Conscience.
Exactly.
Then Samuel Wike says, we should look at the characteristics of a narcissist clearly of a narcissist. Oh, I think he didn't separate it. I think he's trying to say we should look at the characteristics of a narcissist. It clearly explains Wike's actions in River State. Over to you. Do you foresee in the future? Sorry, sir. Just a moment. Do you foresee the in the future? Do you foresee Wike in PDP in APC? Sorry, or Labour Party? You
Fubara
know,
or Wike?
Fubara, because Wike, if Fubara is more important to APC than Wike, that one is clear. Because
Absolutely.
he's a sitting
Absolutely.
governor, sitting on billions of money in Rivers State. If they want to conduct election in Ondo, for example, if Fubara is an APC guy, his state being an oil-rich state, do you know how many billions he can give APC in Ondo? That okay, APC, take this 5 billion. Do you know that's how they do? So there are some states that they don't joke with. There are some states that federal government cannot joke with. For instance, River State, federal government cannot allow River State to boil because do you know how many oil wells are in River State? Do you know how many multinational corporations are in River State? Do you know how many foreign expatriates, as we are speaking today now, do you know how many foreign expatriates are in River State? And the federal government himself is aware of the amount of guns that are loaded by all these militant guys, that they are just looking for a small state of anarchy to feast on it. So being a governor of a state like River, do you know that River State, just that I don't want to take over the analysis from you because we are learning from you, okay? River State is more than some country in Africa. Lagos State, 20 million population,
Absolutely.
is more than some countries
Absolutely.
in Africa. Yeah. You see now Sam Jeff they clear for me. Now Sam Jeff they care for me. He says, Dr. Deji, your eyes are heavy. Sam Jeff, we have to do what we need to do. You understand? Yesterday I was here all through the evening, but then because today is election, and I usually dedicate election day because here we talk politics and happenings in the polity, and I know I have people. It's not until when you are a governor before you are a leader. I know that on a day like this, I have some loyal people that we want to hear from me. I know now that today, if there is a breaking news, there are some people that will be waiting that what is Dr. Deji's perspective on this issue? Let me go and politique, let me go and hear. So I hold such a people to the best of my ability to deliver for them. And I don't have to let it be only me. If it is only me, in most times I run the platform for hours. I'm very resourceful in this thing, but then I have to give other people opportunity. And that's why I said, for those subscribing, I like to thank them. You understand? It is an inspiration. When you are watching a platform that you are enjoying, if you subscribe, you are inspired. For instance, now, naturally I'm tired. I'm a human being, right? I did live of about over 4 hours yesterday evening. This morning I've done over 4 hours. Now it's running to about 2 hours 30 minutes, right? I'm a human being, but then I have to do what I have to do and to make sure that people are politicking. So when people subscribe, it's a way of encouraging you. You understand? You will be encouraged. We are all human beings. When people like your video, you will be encouraged. You understand? So and you'll be encouraged because you know that the more they subscribe, the more they like. You know that your platform is getting solid. Somebody cannot just wake up from somewhere and want to bring down your platform. You understand? Nobody wants a platform to be bring down. Imagine when I was talking about Wike the other time, that person did not know that I've spoken well about Wike. He came and started abusing my father. I had to abuse him before removing him from the platform. That kind of person, if they are in group, they can decide that, oh, let's go for this platform. But if you don't have subscribers, if you don't have likes on your video, if they make any little report to YouTube, don't you know that YouTube will? But if YouTube see that you talk today, people are subscribing. You talk tomorrow, people are subscribing. They'll be like, okay, no, we need to investigate this thing properly. Maybe they are lying on this platform. And that's the and that's why I can't thank my subscribers enough. If you are watching me and you've subscribed, God bless you. If you are yet to subscribe, do well to subscribe to this channel. And Andrew Omo says, I'm listening. Obaseki should have done same thing in Benin City. Okay. And Sam Jeff, to thank you, he says the UIs are heavy. And I think I've taken KY, one of my loyal viewers says, Dr. JD, please, what's your opinion on Asari Dokubo and the power tussle in River State? Okay, I will touch on that. And Tokaji says, thank you, Dr. Deji, for this program. Willie, when you land on your point, I want you to touch on that Asari Dokubo and power tussle in Rivers. Then I'll also bring my own perspective to it. So over to you, Willie.
Okay. The issue is that with Nigerian politicians, anything can happen. You never can tell. But as it stands, I would expect Fubara to weigh his option. That weighing of his option is that he needs to check if he's remaining in PDP is going to guarantee him 2027, or is going to guarantee him
his political choice, his political calculation should be like he should be thinking far, should be about 2027. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. Because
that's a good advice, though. Because that's the end.
They may be lying in wait for him.
It's all about 2027.
Yeah.
And Wike definitely, if God doesn't kill him, you'll be waiting for him. That's the truth.
So he needs to weigh his options. And
will you advise Fubara to go to APC to seal his fate? Because if he goes to APC, he doesn't have any godfather really, and definitely they cannot use federal might against him. So if you are a Fubara or if you are his advisor, will you advise him to take advantage of APC? Because going to APC would have done two things for him. Number one, he would have been able to totally demystify Wike. One. Two, apart from demystifying Wike, the federal might can no longer be used against him. Then he will also have all the necessary support of political gladiators at his disposal. So do you think APC is strategic for Fubara at this point in time or not?
Yeah, I in my discussion sometimes, I think last week with some of my friends, I told them the only option left for Fubara as it stands is to go to APC. He's going to negotiate his way on a
higher stakes.
I mean, higher stake. And the moment he does that, that had demystified Wike's influence.
But then,
I will not be surprised if Fubara joined APC tomorrow. Wike will be relieved of his appointment. Because staying in PDP is not going to help him, as far as I know. If PDP don't have the way without, they don't have the way without to support him, to protect him.
Let's put the thing now. If Fubara joins APC, won't Tinubu's abysmal performance have an effect on him? How about that? Because everything that has advantage has disadvantage. Won't Tinubu's abysmal performance
I really don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. You see, if you look at there are some APC states that are doing well in governance. The fact that the government at the center is abysmal doesn't mean that that should naturally transfer to the states. So I don't think that should be the case. All he just needed to do is to stay focused.
Okay. Kehinde Adeniyi, Kehinde, I think, are you watching me for the first time? I'm seeing your comment. I'm not familiar with this name. Kehinde Adeniyi, God bless you. He says, may God bless you for the knowledge you impact in people's life. God bless you, Kehinde. I think I'm seeing your comment for the first. Have you been hibernating, or are you just watching me for the first time? And I hope you've subscribed and turned on your notification button. Kehinde, where are you watching me from? Kehinde Adeniyi, where are you watching me from? I'm seeing your comment for the first time. Toka Ashley, I think Toka is usually watching me for either UK or US, one of the two. Toka says, if Fubara should go to APC, he will be down politically because he will not be given the ticket. Now, this is for you, Willie. It happened to Obaseki in APC before he declined because he had a clash with Oshiomhole. And Kehinde is watching me from the United States. God bless you, Kehinde. Do well to subscribe to this channel if you are yet to. Toka is disagreeing with you, Willie. He says no. it will be wrong for Fubara to go to APC. That he will be down politically. What do you think about that? Toka is here disagreeing with
No,
you.
I don't think so. You see, because currently he's the governor of the state. He has a higher negotiating power. And in his going to APC, he won't just jump into APC. Those are some of the things he need to negotiate, be guaranteed before he moves.
And now, do APC really have any major political gladiator that they can, like this Tonyeko now is not even in Tinubu's camp. It's in the.
No, they won't even reckon with Tonyeko. They won't reckon with him.
He's in the.
He's in Amechi.
Yeah,
He's in
Amechi's
Amechi's
So
camp.
now, except if you want to say maybe this guy, Magnus Abe, and he's in the minorities from Ogoni.
No, even Magnus cannot spring any surprise. He cannot spring any surprise.
So that means that Fubara is strategic, right, for APC.
He's very strategic.
And he would have been able to demystify Wike and also been able to gain federal might.
See, these are some of the things that APC needs Rivers State more than Fubara needs them.
Yeah. I agree. Even APC,
So
if they are to do trade by barter, I'm sure APC leadership at the federal level will be willing to sacrifice Edo.
I can tell you whatever.
They will be willing to sacrifice Edo. So yeah, PDP take Edo. Hey, you Fubara.
Whatever demand that this man will put on the table, they will give it. They will grant it to him.
Because Rivers is not a small state. Bastard money.
It's strategic in their 2027.
Kennedy Adeni says, I've been listening to your program, so interesting. God bless you, God bless you too. I appreciate you. Sam Jeff says, can APC be trusted? I think Sam is also disagreeing with you, really. Before I take your parting shot, Sam here is also disagreeing with you. He says, can APC be trusted? Please, if you are watching me right now and you are from River State, you are a River State indigene, or you are living in River State, please put it in the comment section. I will give you priority to call in so that we can hear from you. Let us know what is going on in your state, the mood in the state. It is good to hear from Rivers people on a day like this. I will call the WhatsApp number again. If you want to call in, just state it in the comment section that, oh, I'm from River State. You understand? I will place you on priority. I will give you opportunity because today I've targeted Rivers Day. So the WhatsApp number is +55 13 99 666 6361 +55 13 99 666 6361. No fear, no matter your political affiliation, this is bipartisan. It doesn't matter whether you are APC, PDP, Labour Party, and now we have the new kid in the block, APP. It doesn't matter whether you are pro Wike, pro Fubara, pro Tinubu, pro Atiku, or anti-Tinubu. It doesn't matter. Okay, so feel free to express, because now waiting they always fear people be that. They will say, these people now, I don't know which party they belong. No, this is a bipartisan platform. Again, the number is +55 13 99 666 6361 +55 13 99 666 6361. Feel free to reach out on WhatsApp and you'll be live. Let us politic together. And Willie, so that you can attend to this before I take your parting shot, our uncle of politics says, Dr. Deji, Rivers State case is the voice of Jacob and the hands of Esau. Tinubu hands is involved for 2027 financing.
Absolutely.
Fubara PDP membership is a threat to Wike Fubara relationship. Okay, and Toka is saying APC has some sympathy for Wike because of the role he played in the 2023 elections to deliver Rivers to Tinubu. And Kennedy Adeni says, I would like to take you back concerning what people are saying about Tinubu. Please let them know the situation on ground. This isn't Tinubu's problem. I don't understand the context of your comment, Kennedy Adeni, but if you can call in on WhatsApp, maybe you are pro Tinubu, it doesn't matter, I'll give you opportunity to speak, but let me read it again. Say, I'd like to take you back concerning what people are saying about Tinubu. Let them know the situation on ground. Let them know it's turnone. This is, can you put it in context? Is it in terms of Nigeria? Is it in terms of hardship? Is it in terms of the River State election? Are people saying Tinubu is responsible for what's going on in River State? Can you put it in a bit of context? If you are watching me and you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification button so that we can always politic. This is a bipartisan platform, so please feel free to subscribe. Feel free to hear your views. Just make sure you don't abuse anybody's father or mother or anybody's destiny or ancestor in the comment section, okay? And Sam is saying, no, each state has a political loyalty. Fubara moving to APC is his career death on arrival. Your response to all this and your parting shot, Willie?
Okay. Somebody said APC cannot be trusted. I want us to look at if there's anything Tinubu doesn't do, is he doesn't betray his loyalists. If you can cut a deal with Tinubu, he will never betray you.
Oh, with Tinubu directly, right?
Yes. Tinubu is APC. When you say APC, that's Tinubu. He's the man who calls the shot. It is whatever he tells Ganduje to do, that's what Ganduje will do.
Of course.
If you look at his political trajectory, even people who have betrayed him, left him, gone back and apologized, he takes them back. Look at the case in question. This guy, Daniel Buala, you know what has happened? Today he's back with Tinubu there. And I'm even seeing him becoming the next special advisor on information and whatever.
Could this thing that you just said be the joker that is making Tinubu prosper as a political godfather than Wike, because Wike doesn't forgive?
Absolutely. That's one of the things that is giving him an edge.
Could that be the joker that is finishing Wike? That inability to forgive, that inability to reconcile, that if you are against Wike or if you fall out with him, he wants to finish you to the end. But Tinubu, for instance, the case of Obanikoro in Lagos State, mostly Obanikoro was Tinubu's boy. He saw that he couldn't get the ticket. He left.
He jumped to PDP.
Yes, he jumped to PDP, gave Fashola a good run for his money, but now he's back in APC, and Tinubu has welcomed him back, and he's doing fine. You know, he's enjoying himself.
They even rewarded him by giving his son House of Rep ticket.
House of Rep. Yes, exactly. You know, and there's one PDP stalwart again, Ogunlewe, Adeseye Ogunlewe. He was a minister of
former minister of Works
under PDP. Those are the Lagos brothers.
Under PDP, he's back in PDP
now. Adeseye Ogunlewe is back in APC. He has reconciled with Tinubu. So, do you think that ability for Tinubu to reconcile and move on is what is giving him that level? Because if you are to do a comparative analysis that godfatherism, why has Tinubu been succeeding, but Wike now he don't lule? You know, could that?
Those are the things that gives him advantage.
Big M says, with the present state of APC in the nation, Fubara joining APC will end his political career. But then, with the present state of APC in the nation, Edo still managed to win now. Ondo is coming. Maybe Ondo too will win too. Have you thought about that, Big M? If you are watching me for the first time or you are yet to subscribe to this bipartisan platform so that you can politic. I don't know where are my Rivers people this evening. Is it that there's no Rivers people? You know, is it that there's no Rivers person watching us so that we can hear from them? You know, and Michael Owutu says, I like what you are doing, Doc. I just subscribed. Michael from United States of America. God bless you, Michael. Trust me, you won't regret it. You are joining late. If you are subscribing now, you are joining late. But then, go to my past video. Watch one in the morning. Watch one in the evening. Michael Owutu, if your spouse or your girlfriend or wife is angry with you, watch one of my video in the morning. Watch one in the evening. If you are bidding for a contract, watch one of my video in the morning. Watch one in the evening. If you sleep and you feel you have any dream that you are not satisfied with, go and watch one of my video in the morning. Watch one in the evening. You know, my video is what I can recommend for you. God bless you, Michael Owutu. I appreciate you. Those that are subscribing, I'm seeing them in the background in YouTube studio. I appreciate each and every one of you. But if you mention your name in the comment section, definitely I will acknowledge you. This is Politing with Dr. Omoshola Deji. Deji is a political scientist with a PhD in political science, and this is a bipartisan platform where we talk about politics and happenings in the politics. Yesterday, or is it the day before yesterday, I made a recording about Davido and Whiskey, so it's not only just about politics. I made an assertion of why Davido and Whiskey cannot be friends, at least for now, till they are whole. And I was able to draw inferences about six different examples. So if you are Gen Z, I would have given you some knowledge. And if you are old school, I would have refreshed your memory. And I think somebody like the person that I bestowed with the title of Uncle of Politing, Sam Onyekwere, if he watches that video, I think he would agree with me. And I was even looking for some instances in the East or in the Niger Delta, but I couldn't lay my hands on it. But the instances that I used in that video are instances that everybody absolutely know. I appreciate it, and each and every one of you. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for building this community. Trust me, you won't regret it. And if you are watching me from River State, do well to state it in the comment section. Your parting shot, Willie, I promised you in the morning. I said, don't worry.
Yes.
That I'm tired. I'm not able to take your call, but in the evening, I will give you time. I hope I've lived up to it. And one of the reasons why I do that, let me tell you the truth. Bible says, I know my people. My people know me. Willie, I appreciate you. You are one of my loyal viewers. You are one of the people that usually sacrifice your time to coordinate the platform. I don't know how I can reward you. You understand? But I believe that giving you opportunity to express yourself is one of the ways at which I can appreciate you. I appreciate you, Willie. I don't know you. I've never seen you before, but the kind of devotion, the kind of dedication, the kind of love that you've shown to this platform, I absolutely appreciate you. Your parting shot, Willie. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Deji. I appreciate the work you are doing, and we can't thank you enough for the sacrifice, for creating this platform for us to always come and share knowledge and exchange knowledge. I would see Politing as a value added environment for me. It's encouraging that every time we come in to look at some topical issues concerning our nation and profile some solution to it. Concerning the issue of politicians, and I want to say this, if you notice, politicians that are forgiving tend to go far in their progression, but those ones that are unforgiving always have a limit to which they can go.
Sorry, Willie.
So one thing about
sorry, Willie. Something crossed my mind. Sorry, I apologize, please.
Go ahead,
I'm this kind of person that I like to give, like in any way I can give, and I understand that you are watching me from Cross River, but you are an Akwa Ibom State indigene, because I know all my viewers, except if you don't drop your comment. Willie, when you are done, first, can I ask you, what are you doing? What is your line of occupation? Is it like an entrepreneur or something? What are you into?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Okay. When you are done, when you want to go, I will give you opportunity to market what you do for just 1 or 2 minutes. Maybe there's somebody watching us. My platform, as small as it is, may God make it big. It is a global platform on its own. If I tell people now, where are you watching me from? You see people, they are watching me from all over the world. So your faithfulness to this platform, even when it's not as big as this, is very much appreciated. So I'll give you 1 minute or 2 minutes to market yourself. What are you into? What do you do? So if anybody is interested in you, they will put it in the comment section. They will reach out to me and I'll give them your contact. Maybe 1 or 2, 3 people can get to patronize you. And if nobody patronize you, when this platform is bigger than this, you will surely get, maybe your breakthrough contract can even come from there. If it doesn't come now, I'm sure that next time when we are bigger and I give you the opportunity, something must come. You understand? So your parting shot, and I'll give you opportunity to tell us what you do, and maybe anybody might be interested in it. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you so much for your magnanimity. I appreciate that opportunity. My name is Kenny Willie, and I'm based in Cross River State. I'm into water production and also consult in the area of setting up new factories and guiding you on how to produce wholesome water fit for human consumption.
Wholesome water.
That's what we do.
Like table water, pure water.
Bottle, table water, sachet water, dispenser.
So that means that
and
if anybody wants to do party around that axis, you are their best bet, isn't it?
Yes, we are available to offer those services.
And if anybody wants to establish a pure water factory, are you that good? Are you that vast in it that?
Yes, we can help you to do that.
Are you sure?
Yes, we can help you to establish
if somebody wants to establish a water factory, you really know the in and out that you can help. Are you really sure?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we can do. We can help you, guide you through the processes and to when you can establish and then commence production. We can also help you train some of the staff that will man some of those sensitive positions. So that's what we do, and our brand name is Highlight Limited.
Can you call your Instagram or something? Maybe anybody that want to reach you, they don't necessarily need to come through me. But then, if you want to do any channel, maybe they can just reach out to you on Instagram. Maybe there's somebody.
I'm not very active. I'm not very active on Instagram.
Okay, I don't want you to call your phone number. Are you active on Facebook or any other platform? When I started this thing, when we are not so many, I said the time will come that if I know you and I know that you are good, that I will give people opportunity to market what they do. And I also said that there will be face off, there will be have your say. I said so many things. So that is it. Do you have any social media handle, or you are not active on any social media handle?
I'm not very active on social media, but you can drop our email, and that will be it for now.
Okay, do well to drop your email. Maybe there's anybody watching that may want to email you. Most of my viewers are watching from abroad anyway, so they are quite vast with emails.
Yeah.
So what's your email?
water@gmail.com.
Water. Spell that water.
water@gmail.com.
Is it water or Walter? Spell it, please.
Water.
info. water@gmail.com, right?
Info HALITE. Highlight is HALITE. Water.
Okay, info
WATER.
Okay. All right,
really,
God bless you. Thanks for your loyalty to this platform. I can't appreciate you enough, and thanks for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks for talking about Akwa Ibom, your perspective on the River State election. It's great having you on a day like this. God bless you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Dr. Deji, for the time.
Yeah. Yes, you just heard it from Willie, one of my very loyal people on this platform. Okay, it's always good to reward loyalty. We may not be very big today, but we are growing, and we'll grow big. I've told you that the time will come that when I come live, over 5,000 people will be watching me, and by that time, if you market anything on the platform, you must surely make a sales, right? And those are one of the ways that I intend to use to give back to people that I know. That, for instance, Toka is watching me from abroad. Toka Ashley, she may be into, maybe let's say, hotel or apartment business, and a lot of people are watching from abroad. So imagine if I give somebody an opportunity that, okay, market your hotel, especially maybe during December period. Do you know how many people can reach out to you when we grow big? You understand? So that is one of the opportunity of this platform. Apart from learning, of course, we can also kind of like help each other, because your next big contract, your next breakthrough, you may be a building contractor. There may be somebody on this platform that needs a builder. Your next big contract can come from this platform. God bless you, Willie. I appreciate it. Let me take some comment before I dive into some analysis, because I still have some notes here, and I have some kind of like very interesting analysis, to bless us with. So, but let me take this comment first, before I dive into that analysis. Okay. And Alex Kudimagui says, Dr. Digimoni, sir, God bless the man and polythinking and learning. Welcome to you and well done to you and again. God bless you, Alex Magui. I appreciate you. He said, watching live from Crocodile City. Which one is Crocodile City? Is the city full of crocodiles? Eh? Or do they have many crocodiles in that city? Shout out to you, Alex Magui. And Big M says, from the political history of Nigeria, elections are never free and fair. The next president or national election will be something to think about seriously, because the masses will revolve violently. Kehinde Adeniyi says, why did Wike warn Fubara that he doesn't have the monopoly of violence? Why did Wike warn Fubara that doesn't have the monopoly of violence? See, Wike now is always warning everybody. You understand? And Willie says, thank Dr. D for the time. God bless you, Willie. And Kende says, I believe wife. No, I think you are trying to say Wike. I believe Wike should swallow his pride. Okay. Let's dive into some analysis, right? One thing that I've learned about this election is, if you want to gain sympathy, try and show people that you are the oppressed. Nigerians like to side with the oppressed. And there's one thing I learned about this election, before I go into siding with the oppressed, is that there's one thing about Nigerians, and that thing is good and is bad. That's why I say Nigerians are good and terrible people. You see, when Nigerians love you, when Nigerians are for you, when Nigerians are crazy about you, you are the best. I'll give you an example. Now, it is Fubara. Some people have forgotten Fubara's wrong. Fubara. Now, the sun is shining on Fubara. Fubara here, Fubara there. Oh, Wike must go, Wike must perish, Wike must die, Wike must finish. Oh, Fubara. That's Nigerians for you. When when the sun shines on you and Nigerians are for you, in fact, Nigeria will so much be for you that even the host of heavens we have no choice than to align with you. If Nigerians are for you, that time that Nigerians are for you, in fact, all your problem is solved. Nigerians will fight your battle. You don't need to fight. For instance, now, if Wike decide to do anywhere, Rivers people are ready to finish Wike. Because why? It is Fubara's moment. When it is your moment, oh my God, what can I use as example? I'm not giving this point the effect that I'm supposed to give it. When Nigerians, for instance, you may be a musician. That moment that Nigerians are crazy about your song, you will buy house, you will build car. In fact, you can commit any kind of, let's say, human rights abuse in the society. Nigerians will still side you. If you push somebody, that time that you are in Nigeria will say, why do you go there? He doesn't know you, is protecting himself. He has right to push you away. That's Nigerians for you. When the love of Nigerians, when your love is in the heart of Nigerians, you can do no wrong. If Davido today, if he pushes somebody, look at when this guy, Kiss Daniel, went for a show. No, I think it's Omale. Or is it Omale or Chris Daniel went for a show, and he was busy romancing another person's girlfriend on stage. Because Omale, I think it's Omale, that sang so take. Some of you think, Dr. Deji is only about book. So now only you sabi enjoy song. They enjoy song too. No be only to polythink. You know, that guy that sang so take my shebere sebere sebere. You know, remember that song now? You know, he was busy romancing people's girl, but because the heart of Nigerians is still with him, the people were justifying it that did you rape the girl? Why did the girl submit her body to be romanced? No, don't blame Omale, blame the guy, blame the girl. You know, she's the one disrespecting her boyfriend. Imagine, Nigerians will justify anything. When you are a politician, for instance, the days of Goodluck Jonathan, when Goodluck Jonathan emerged and Yaradua died, when he was to contest for the next election, Nigerians were saying, Goodluck Jonathan is God sent to somebody that didn't contest election and became president. He didn't contest, he became governor. He didn't contest for election, he became president. This is the person that God has been saying will deliver Nigeria. We must allow him by fire, by force. He must become president. As at that time, when the wind of grace from Nigerians was flowing towards the direction of Jonathan, Jonathan was the best. He couldn't do any wrong. He won that election. Nothing could have stopped him, because Nigerians were convinced that by virtue of people are killing themselves to become councillor. Jonathan became president. This is God sent. I'm thinking of another example to give you, but at least I've given you 3 now. I've given you the case of Davido, right? That if Davido is going now, because the wind is still in his favor. If Davido is going now, and he kind of like push somebody or he ignore somebody. For instance, I saw a video where I think he ignored this guy, DJ Shikin, that used to say Asapu, Asapu. Nigeria didn't even see it as a crime, didn't even see it as anything. When Wizkid ignored this guy, Egungun of Lagos, when he ignored him and he peppered that one, Nigerians do not take it as an offense. Because why? The wind of favor. See, one of the best prayer you can pray in life is that Nigerians should just favor you. If Nigerians favor you, from experience, don't take my word for it, that time that Nigerians are loving you, that Nigerians are liking you. In fact, Nigerians are so great people that time that they are loving you, somebody can just call you and say, I have one car that I'm not using. I have many cars. Come, I dash you this car. It happened to Portable, the guy that sang Zazuze. How many songs does he have? Somebody called him to Abuja when he sang against Bobrisky, gave him Benz. Somebody, when he released that Zazu, somebody gave him Range Rover, that white old Range Rover. Somebody gave, that's Nigerians for you. That time that Nigerians are liking you, you can do anything. In fact, you are the best, you can do no wrong. Nigerians will even go out of their way to fight, your battle. Nigerians will go out of their way to give you something unimaginable. Somebody that doesn't have money, if he sees you, he can say, Portable, come and take. They'll give him money. That's Nigerians for you. So it is Fubara's time. But do you know how worse Nigerians are? Before I tell you how worse Nigerians are, if you are watching me for the first time and you are yet to subscribe, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. This is Poli. You can see that subscribe button on your screen, whether half screen, whether full screen. YouTube will show you subscribe. Just click it, turn on the notification button so that we can always Polythink. Polythink with Omoshola Deji is a bipartisan platform where you are free to air your video. The only major rule is that don't come and be abusing people's mother and father. You are free to, even if your comments, you feel it doesn't make so much sense, drop it, don't worry. You understand? Don't just come and be insulting people. No, we don't do that here. We learn from each other. So it doesn't matter your political divide. So you can see that subscribe button on the screen. That YouTube recommend my video for you today doesn't mean they will recommend it for you tomorrow. Do well to click the subscribe button. The people that are subscribing, I'm seeing you here. I appreciate all of you. God bless you for subscribing. I can see it here. My people are wonderful. My people are phenomenal. God bless you for subscribing. And trust me, you won't be disappointed. No matter your political view, I don't care. Whether you are pro Tinubu. In fact, I'm looking for somebody that is pro Wike self to come and speak in favor of Wike. I look for somebody in the morning. People were just finishing Wike. I think it was one guy in the comment section, I think Prince Johnson, that was, I think, treading towards the, he was being pro Wike, but then he didn't call in, and I was willing to give him an opportunity. So don't be fair, don't be scared. Where else can you be on a day like this than to be with a political scientist? You know, I'm a political scientist with a PhD in political science, and that is what politics is all about: politics and happenings in the polity. I appreciate all of you. Now, I've told you how good Nigerians are. Let me tell you how worst Nigerians are. Now, I've told you, me, you cannot hate me, you cannot like me. I'll pick it from both sides. I told you Nigerians are very good people. In fact, Nigerians are very nice people. If Nigerians love you, they can say, oh, take this house. Nigerians are people that if they see you and you are their superstar, maybe you are a movie star, you are an artist, they can remove their phone. They don't have money to buy another phone. They can remove their phone and say, take. You are using iPhone 15. No, me, I'm using 16. Take, I give you. That's how nice Nigerians are. But do you know how worse Nigerians are? Do you know how terrible Nigerians are? Once that wind of grace blew away from you, just go and sit down. That's one thing Wike failed to realize. That's how bad Nigerians are. Nigerians are so terrible that once that wind of grace, once it blows away from you, just go and sit down, jeje. When blackface sound, not life, where we dey live. Some of you, we know that song. Say, not life, where we dey live for Naija. See the situation for this country, see them bad. Not life, where we dey live for Naija. Naija in Africa. When he sang that song, everybody dey gbadun. Blackface, great guy. Blackface, great guy. Now, if Blackface say anything, my friend, shut up. It's everybody that's always copying your song. What do you know how to sing? Say, how many hits do you have? You say Wizkid copied you. The video copied your beat. Two-Face copied your style. Now only you. What are you even singing? My friend, get out of here, job. The wind of grace has blown away. That's how bad Nigerians are. Jonathan came in with so much grace. As at when they were to conduct that election, Nigeria don't even want to see him at all. That's how bad Nigerians are. When Nigerians were winning this African Cup of Nations that they just played finish, when Nigerians were winning, beat Cameroon, beat this, they didn't, Nigerians were good. They didn't abuse Iwobi. But that final, immediately that wind of grace blew away from Iwobi. See the way Nigerians came for him. See, never pray that Nigerians should come for you if you are a star. If that wind of grace blew away from you, the way Nigerians will come for you, I swear you can go and commit suicide. If Wike is not strong-hearted, the way Nigerians are coming for him now, the way Rivers people are coming for him, if Wike is not strong-hearted, in fact, he may think of suicide. That's how bad Nigerians will not do like this. No. If that wind of grace blew, now Fubara is the reigning king. When Fubara will expire, you will see how all of a sudden Nigeria will just turn against him. That's how Nigerians are. Now, I've established that. Let me move to another thing that this election teaches me. God bless those subscribing. I see you here. God bless you. I appreciate you. Just I can't be calling out all the names. It will be too stressful for me. But trust me, I'm seeing you at the background, on this phone. God bless all of you. I appreciate you. But if you put it in the comment section, of course, I will acknowledge you. Now, let me give you one point about Nigerian police. And this thing, I want you to customize it to your life. Here we learn from each other. See, when people think that they never put people in a situation that they will think of doing without you, or they will say, they will leave it to God that, no worry, God no go shame us. If it gets to that stage and those people succeed, you would have ridiculed yourself. You would have looked like a non-entity. You would have, reduced yourself to like almost a nobody. What am I talking about? Nigerian police force. Do you know that if anybody wants to do anything that pertains to election. They will say, oh, police. Some people will be begging. Some people will have to go and bribe commissioners of police that just get the support of his boys to make sure everything goes peaceful. So Nigerian police have always enjoyed that monopoly. There's no alternative to Nigerian police. So maybe the Wike camp would have thought that without Nigerian police, can election would forget. You can say it happened in Anambra, but this is not Anambra. This is Rivers State. Everybody knows the volatility of Rivers State. And that is connect to my earlier point that if Nigerians are for you, it connects to my earlier point that if Nigerians are for you. But then police came with the gra-gra. Tried to, according to Fubara, jack the process. Fubara came out screaming, crying, and saying, no, Egbeto, who do you think you are? Why are you doing this? You cannot do this. In fact, go away with your security. Never push people to the wall. Imagine the glory that Nigerian police would have had if police had behaved more carefully, more maturely. In fact, if at the end of the election and everything goes well, if Egbeto could mistakenly call Fubara and say, we do election, SLS, is that how you do? You didn't send my kola nut. You know the way Africa usually used to. You didn't send my kola nut. Yeah? Oh, yeah, send my kola nut. Fubara will send a substantial amount of money, and IGP will not even give anybody shishi, kobo. But because the police was, in the face of Fubara, extraordinarily partisan to a fault in such a way that Fubara sees that if he doesn't come out to cry, these people will create problem for him. He came out cry just like Obaseki. He did it to attract public sympathy. Like I said earlier, see, if you want to win the support of Nigeria, just portray yourself as the oppressed. Nigeria don't like when you are the oppressed. That's one thing about Nigerians. When you are the oppressed, Nigerians will begin to say, see, and you see now, they want to kill him. See, that's Nigerians for you. So if you want to portray yourself, if Nigerians are convinced that naturally they are just seeing you that this person is the oppressed, why is it that if person do something wrong and they see soldier beating the person or police beating the person, they may not even know what that person have done, no? But because by that scenario, everybody driving by is seeing that person as the oppressed, they begin to curse police, say, police, useless people, see, mad people, see. Because why? At that person, they see that person as the oppressed. That person may have slapped a police officer before they are driving by you. They didn't see that. They don't know what that person has done. But because they see police manhandling that person, they naturally think, oh, that person is the oppressed. So Nigerians will naturally side on the part of the oppressed. That's how Nigerians are. So if you are a police, Nigerian police, and you now operate in such a way that Fubara has to cry out, and he now cried out and give you a toga of enemy of the people, enemy of Rivers State. They don't want the progress of Rivers State. Oh, they are siding with Wike. Oh, they are they are being selective in obeying judgment. And Fubara is now frustrated to the extent of saying, go, we don't even want your security. Who do you think you are? And at the end of the day, the election was a success. What the police has done to himself is the police have put himself in a situation whereby he has lost steam. That almighty status that you give Nigerian police that, Nigerian police must be involved to give us security. We can't conduct election without police. Now that it has happened in Rivers State, police has lost that almighty steam, that almighty toga that they put on Nigerian police. That's why I'm saying that in life we need to be very careful. We shouldn't be arrogant, and we should try to be fair. Because that place that you are supposed to exhibit fairness, whether it's at your workplace, whether it is to your maid or to anybody, if you don't exhibit that fairness that God has put you in position to exhibit, if that person now turns out to be a success without you, you would have lost steam. God may have put you in position of glory, but you now believe, there's nobody like me. You know, I'm the best. If it's boomerang, you would have lost it. That is what happened to Nigerian police now. Now, if any state want to do election and they feel that police is biased, they will say, go away with your security, we don't want you. Hey, Fubara, give me template. How you take do one during your election? Fubara will give them template. Now this like this, like this, like this, okay. Make I try and choose whether it go work for me. So Nigerian police operated in such a way that this election, if there's any takeaway from it, is that Nigerian police has lost that almighty no police, no election, no police, no security status. And because Fubara is the oppressed, people side with Fubara. People slept at the Risek, singing, dancing that the police that will come and kill all of us here, let him come and kill us. They mounted roadblocks even before you get to Alsiek. They mounted series of roadblocks that if you are coming, you first of all be killing people at all the roadblock first before you get to the Alsiek. Come and kill all of us. So no man is indefatigable. No, it's only God that is in it. So this election, if this election has not been a success, it would have reaffirmed the status of the Nigerian police as the almighty in quote. And that is what police was trying to prove by saying we won't participate. You know, trying to show their almighty status. But now that that has failed, they have lost steam. We can apply this lesson to our daily lives. You know, sometimes when we analyze, that's why somebody like me, I'm vast that I can use anything to analyze. I've used football here. I've used Bible. I can use anything. If I see you, I can use your tie. I can bring out something from it to analyze politics. So the reason why I try to apply some of these things to our lives is that some people may not be able to process it to that extent. They may not reason to that extent. They'll just say, okay, this is politics. I'm enjoying it. Okay, this, well, I can't even contest. Well, some people will come to a platform like this. They'll say, politics, who is interested in politics? No, but when you listen, there are some things that can be applied to your personal life. Just as when I started this broadcast, if you follow this broadcast from the beginning, I said some things that you realize that, even this political analysis, there are some life lessons in there. Some things that is happening all around you. You may not have learned from it. You know, that's why I analyze in such a way that you can pick some life lessons, even if you are not interested in politics. If you are watching me and you are here to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. Please turn on the notification button. You know, let me see my people. Those of you subscribing, I'm seeing you here. God bless you. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are yet to subscribe, God has destined that you and I will be friends. Subscribe and let's make it happen. Let me take some comment before I go to the next point. Our uncle on Polythink, Nyesom Wike says, without River State's oil money, Wike's political ambition is dead. Look at Rotimi Amechi, Buhari's relationships today. Wike's hanging on a thin rope with APC. Wike is in PDP and APC to play safe. That's according to Sam Onyekure. He also says, Dr. Deji, in America, senators drive themselves to work without a driver of police security. 80% of Nigerians, politicians' family are abroad. Why do the right thing for the masses? I agree with you, our big uncle Sam Onyekure. Okay. If I say our big uncle, it's not that I've seen Sam before, but he's an elderly person, so that's why I tag him the uncle of all polythinkers. Maybe one day we'll have the auntie of all polythinkers. Um, Another thing that I see in this election is in life, you have to be rugged and stand for what you believe in. Impossibility is nothing. As at when the election was conducted, Fubara is a nobody. You hear that man from Wike's hometown, Obiakpo, that said it in the morning. Those of you that participated, that Fubara was a nobody when Wike brought him. People were even annoyed. But in life, today, Fubara is something. Learn to stand for what you believe in. If Fubara doesn't take risk, he would have died in pain and suffering. If you had just been doing yes sir, people would have been ridiculing him. River State will not develop. But because he took the risk and he dared the Daniel that no, according to Fubara, man must stand for something. Now, today, he's a superstar. It shows that in life, impossibility is nothing. Don't think, oh, one thing is not possible. No, that mountain, try, you can climb it. And in life, you have to be rugged and stand for what you believe in. If Fubara does not cry when he's supposed to cry, does not scream when he's supposed to scream, does not act when he's supposed to act, he won't be the superstar today. So some of you that you're only going to be spending all your time in church, all your time in mosques, no. Sometimes you need to act. That's one of the things that I learned from all these Fubara Wike something. If there's anything you've learned, do well to put it in the comment section, because I don't just observe or talk about things. I try to apply it to my daily life, and I try to learn some things in life. I believe if you are, for instance, this Fubara thing, I've taught me that, no matter the position you occupy, one day you will leave it. And I believe in life that if people are running, they are running, and they are getting to a place and they are falling, you are wise only if when you get to that stage, you are able to maneuver and you didn't fall, then you are wise. But if people are falling, you too, you get to that stage, you fall, you are not wise. You have not learned anything in life. God bless all of you for participating in this wonderful broadcast. I appreciate all of you. Those that are subscribing, God bless you for subscribing. It's always a wonderful time with all of you. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I should be out tomorrow because I have a place to be. But then, of course, if I can squeeze it into polythink, trust me, we will polythink. Like I usually say, the day the Lord has made, of course, we will polythink and be glad in it. I appreciate all your time. You can as well be using your time to watch movie. You can as well be using your time to play game. But for you to spend your time to polythink with me, trust me, I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. And I look forward to learning more from you guys as well. I learned from your comments. I learned from your calls. No man is an embassy of knowledge. I don't know everything, although it may be my constituency. Maybe they has a PhD in political science. This is his thing, of course. But then there's nobody that knows each and everything. So as I teach people, I also look forward to learn from people. God bless all of you. I appreciate your time. Till I see you again, as I usually say, I'm not far from you. I'm always around you. Look by your side, definitely within an eye twinkle, you will see me. If you are yet to subscribe, do subscribe, turn on the notification button, and let us always polythink. Till I see you again, hopefully by the grace of God, we'll always make it happen. Let's see what happens tomorrow by God's grace. I love all of you. I appreciate your time. God bless you sincerely.